Try to get his pod as quickly as possible. Try to get a pod. Got him.
Touch it! Ooh!
Yeah, jump in. Oh, boys, yeah, they're targeting me right.
Is this? Secondary is curses, secondaries and curses, secondaries and curses. Wait!
If I need snipers to overheat on the ULIs, I need DPS to overheat.
He missed it though. Wow. Good save. Touch it in. Nice!
GG! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a wonderful Thursday stream. I'm Nobutatis, and I'll be here with you for at least the next 2 hours, possibly more, depending on how enthusiastic I am. I've got, even if I get tired of Eve, I've got ideas of what I want to do today. So, I just got a brand new computer. Well, most of the parts are brand new. So that's what we're streaming on. I hope it works well. I hope everything comes through. I did a little test last night. Oh my god, I was up late last night, but it's finally done. It's finally done. Oh, I got that finished. Got my Steam machine from my old computer set up. I got a couple more things on that, and that's ready to go. So it's been an adventure. Today, what we're gonna do with you guys today is, it's been a while since we've done this. It's been a while since I even seen Urs do this. We're taking a we've got a Loki in Nullsec. I realize the activities I have been doing has not been generating a lot of income. And I want to take a couple weeks, I think, and just grind some ISK out. To fill up my... maybe I'm doing too much in the giveaway bot. It doesn't seem like it's too much, but I just need... I need something. So that's what we got. We got a Loki, and we are in Nullsec. So that's the plans for today. Should pan out pretty well. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a safe up in here. It's always good to have a safe whenever you're out in Nullsec land. Whew, I am tired. Oh, exciting new things that we got for you. Oh, I need to not do this as a corporation bookmark. Let me change this, and then let me finish up what I forgot to say the rest of it. I'll just save it on our personal locations. That's fine. Exciting things. So, I finished my first Noobtastic tutorial on DScan just recently. So, I uploaded that to YouTube. We'll probably take a check out of it later. I don't know... I suck at being a judge of my own content. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So it might be the worst content ever created. I'm not sure. It might do a horrible job explaining G-Scan. I'm not sure. Please, if you guys have any recommendations, comments about it, let me know. I want to try to make good quality content for the community with tutorials. So I've got that down. I have another tutorial plan that I'm gonna work on. So that's exciting. We're moving on with that. So that would, again, was one of our goals for 2019, was to continue on with some of those things. Other goals that are happening. What I'm going to do, not this Monday, but I think I'm going to start doing public fleets on Mondays during the CCP stream. It'll be a mix between Abyssal and PvP. You're welcome to join. So it might be just, hey, we're going to faction warfare. I'm taking this ship. Bring a frigate or something you don't mind losing type of deal. And as well as Abyssal. And the Abyssal, I haven't figured out how I want to do that yet. That's something that's to be determined. So that's kind of the plans. I need to iron out the last little logistics of that. Other plans, still looking for a February-March timeframe for the charity stream. I've got some more logistics worked out. I think I have the charity picked out. It'll be for breast cancer research. And I'll have more information about that as it evolves. I'll be updating in the Discord as well as on stream when that stuff comes up. So that's where you're going to find all the information for it. So that's all the logistics I have, and I'll probably reiterate all this stuff at the end of the stream. So my apologies for the people who are going to hear it twice. I hope you guys are all having an absolute fantastic day so far. And a week. It's almost over. We're almost back to the normal schedule. I'm sure there's a lot of people or a lot of coworkers that have taken vacation or been sick this week. So that's at least how I felt, especially with like New Year's on a Tuesday. So I'm guessing it'll be back to some more normalness starting next week. I know a lot of schools are starting back up next week as well. Yeah, I'll be I'll be busy again next week as well with stuff, so work and such. So I wanted to get a whole bunch of stuff done. So today, I know we're just out here scanning for this lovely these sites, which we're coming up with nothing right now. Absolutely nothing. I wish SIGs respawned like they did it with like ANOMs respawned in Nullsec. But so what we're doing today for giveaways, I want to do something different. I want to do trivia. So that's the current plan, is to do some trivia questions later on. So I'll probably wait a little bit until we get a little further in the stream, get a couple more people here. And then it'll be really simple trivia. It'll be, I post the question in chat textually, and then the first person to respond with the answer, with the correct answer. It doesn't have to be spelled right or anything. It's just got to get the gist across. Will win. I think I'm just going to do a whole bunch of trivia questions and make it 5 mil apiece. I think is the current plan. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, there's one person in system, but I'm tired of waiting. I'm going to scan this sucker out. I don't even know who this guy is. Don't even know who this is, but I want to scan it out. Because I need to get something happening. Oh, it's a Loki. Lovely. Lovely. Let's look this guy up. Let's look this one person up. If he's running the site, I'm going to try to bluff my way to the loot. He's not a killer, is he? Actually, he does kill a lot. That's a damn shame. Where is this guy? Is he at the site? No, he's not at the site. Where do we got? What do we got within range of us? As much as I want to run this, I feel like this guy's a hunter. This guy kills Lokis and stuff. So I'm really, really wary to fight to run the site with him in system. Undocked like that. I feel like he's probably cloaked up by now. We'll give it a hot second to see if he leaves system. If not, we'll be out on our way ourselves. Because that's something I don't really want to deal with. Not a T3 seek killer. And local. I've learned my lesson. I don't want to die on the very beginning of things. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead to the next system. We're just gonna head on out. Oh man, yeah, no, it was a lot of time on support just to get the whole hard drives or the motherboard thing planned out. I was not expecting it to be that complicated. And then I found out before I took it all apart, supposedly I could link it to my Microsoft account, and then it would be easier to activate, but I thought I did. I don't know. I don't know, man. Computers, sometimes computers just go so easily and everything just works. And sometimes you're just beating around the bush. I think last night I spent 3 hours trying to reinstall Windows 10 on this, my old computer, on a new hard drive. Because when I was doing it, what kind of happened was it just kept saying it was not working. And I tried it 3 times, and then I realized maybe I should try a different USB drive. Swap to a new USB drive, bam, installed beautifully. But it still takes so long to make those bootable drives. Oh man, why do people keep coming into local? Just leave me alone. Let me be in peace. I thought drone lands were supposed to be empty and dead. Here I was thinking it was supposed to be empty and dead. This is the busiest I've seen it. That's a Gnosis. Gnosi? Something like that. We'll go to the next system. This is not worth it. Oh. I had on YouTube somebody asking me about information about the Loki fit. I think even though I took this from Urschlag and made a couple of my own little tweaks, not really much though, I'll probably post this under the fits just so people who are interested in what's going on here with the Loki can find the information. I think that's going to be one of the plans. I do have my right clone in, right? It would suck if I was out here with the wrong clones. Yeah, I got my nomads. Go, another system with something in it. Let's see if this is anything worthwhile. I honestly am I'm having trouble remembering even having to run these sites, so it's gonna be a little bit of it's gonna be a venture trying to relearn how to run the Nullsec Cosmic Sigs. My own little adventure, if you will. I'm just gonna play it super safe right now. The reason for that being getting back into it. I haven't done this in a while. And with me wanting to keep it super safe, I want to be able to not die instantly. I remember doing this one time, like, it was after not doing the Loki and Nullsec for a while. I came in, and someone tried to gank me on my first site, and I was just like, nope. Nope. We're doing it safe for the rest of the stream. I can't do this. Actually, I don't even know if I was streaming at the time, because I know it wasn't a stream sniper. It was just happened to be somebody popped into this system, already had the thing scanned down, and they brought a combat recon to take me out, which was the things I feared the most when I do these is combat recons. Because like if I'm in a system and a Loki shows up on gate, I know there's a Loki there. I just pop into the next one and I'm good. Hey, Omega Savory, how are you doing today? But with combat recons, if you happen to be on the gate when they decide to show themselves, like on grid, you're SOL. You gotta get out there fast. I mean, this fit might be able to kill a combat recon. It would be tight, but I don't know. I do wonder now if this fit could take a combat recon. That'd be interesting. Very interesting. Oh, how's your day going, Omega? Hopefully well. I'm hitting a brick wall in my work, like a literal brick wall. I'm deadly tired. Oh my god, I feel you. I was going through my head when I was like deciding to stream. I'm like, do I stream or do I sleep? Do I stream or no? I want to stream. I want to do this, or else I wouldn't be streaming until the weekend at the next time. And no, I wanted to do a little bit more than that. Plus, I'm excited for everything that I've been working on with the stream and stuff. And I wanted to do trivia today. Hey, G Parent, how are you doing? How is your day going? I'm mostly excited about doing some trivia today. Really, really, really excited. I put together. Nice, G Parent. Hey, just remember when you fly your blingy ship, Be cautious. Don't do it near Jita. Don't do it near the trade hubs. You know, not even like a couple jumps out. Don't, please, please, please don't get it blown up. I will feel so bad if you do. I will shed a single tear for you if you do, and feel bad about it. Yeah, and I mean, even people who aren't streaming, because I mean, to be perfectly honest, it's absolutely worth it to gank Gilas that are coming out of tier 4s and 5s. So like a lot of people will set up like 3 tornadoes or 4 tornadoes out if they find an abyssal site with that's yellow. Oh my gosh, so many wormholes. If I wanted a wormhole, I would have found my sanctuary. That is exactly how you should play Eve, in my opinion. Don't fly anything you can't afford to lose. If I can't replace it, I don't fly it. I mean, I honestly, I'll be honest with you, going anything above like 1 bill freaks me out. Trying to fly anything like that, it just makes me so terrified. Like, having this Loki right here, I'm very paranoid when flying it around because I don't want to lose it. Maybe I shouldn't be so paranoid. Maybe it should be easy to do it. But it's just so scary for me. I'm very risk adverse. Exactly, Omega. I don't know. As much as I love this game, I am very risk adverse. I would much rather not have to worry about PvP or ganking or any of that stuff while I find mine for gold or for ISK. Yeah, Kyle's fun. I did. I have been recovering. It was, that 24-hour stream was exhausting. I also tried to export it to YouTube, and YouTube was not happy with me. So I'm going to try to figure out if it's worth it splitting it up into a whole bunch of different things so I can have it live on in infamy, like forever pretty much. Which I'll probably have to go back and do after this stream, is do another export and just have it split it into segments. The problem is I think like I have to split it into 10-minute segments. And so that's 6 times 24. That's a lot of videos. I don't think it's worth it unless I do a playlist specifically for the 24-hour stream, but that still feels a little ridiculous. Just a little ridiculous. Yeah, no, I mean, I've always been a big proponent. I love farming things. Like, I don't mind farming for ISK. I do wish it was no risk involved, but I mean, this is the type of game we're playing here. Like, and I think that those are just the type of games I grew up on. Like, when I was playing it, the only risk that I had was not getting killed to enemies. Though, to be fair, in a lot of the other games I did, like, played, like even in Final Fantasy XI, I felt like it was very risky, some of the things I did, and I was facing challenging rats. Where I feel like in this game, the rats aren't as challenging. Like, I don't know, it seems pretty straightforward at this point. Maybe trying to get optimal fits is where the challenge comes into play. Oh my gosh. Like I was saying, wormholes galore. What even is this today? What even is this? If I wanted a route out of drone lands, I could find one. Oh, baby. That's okay, let's just keep on chugging along. Maybe we'll find a Cosmic Sig eventually, someday. Hierarchies, that's a tier 3, that's a pain, right? If I remember correctly. We're gonna learn them all again. We're gonna relearn to see how much I can remember. So it's all good. A lot of empty systems out here too. Yeah, no, that's fine. Whenever I develop a new fit, like, I can have all the inspiration, but I need to kind of test it on Singularity to see if it's actually good and worthwhile and does it better. Like, I highly recommend, like, whenever people come up with a doctrine, you either got to test it on the live servers or you got to test it on Singularity, because you don't know how it... You can, oh, man. People in system. you can do as much as you want. You can sit there and theorycraft and all that stuff, but it really comes down to how things fly. At least in PvP world. And PvE world, there's a lot. It's a lot easier to theorycraft. And I mean, you can do a lot of theorycrafting before you test it out. And it's also how you fly a ship. So, like, I think we had looked at Ravens as a corporation one time, and we just flew the ship really bad, is what it came down to. We were like, oh, this is crap, because we just flew them wrong. And then we saw the Nullsec was using Ravens, and I'm like, wait a second. How are they using it successfully? Oh, we just suck at PvP, apparently, with Ravens. So we just didn't know the fits, and that's what a lot of it comes down to as well. I am just going in circles. A whole lot of nothing out here. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. That's okay. That's okay. We'll find some. You know, I mean, honestly, if all we get to do is see the beautiful Nullsec regions, that's not too bad, right? Maybe it's a little bad, but it's not too bad. This is a nice looking game. Pretty nice looking game, I'd say. I still remember the first time I realized that this is my route in space. I thought that was like just so cool that they did that. I like for the first like 2 years, I had no idea that that meant anything. I thought it was just for decoration in space. Not, this is the route your ship's taking for your autopilot or for your destination. I was like, wait, what? Like, just the small details like that, it just blows my mind away. I know, right? I just, like, I knew it showed up, but I didn't understand why it showed up was my problem. I was just like, it's there, it's a line. No idea what this means. Absolutely no idea. Still nothing. Maybe I need to start going into, we might hit some stuff more in this area. Maybe if I go around here, like, even do something like I go to here instead, or, like, set desto there at a waypoint so I go into, like, a random-ass location. Like, dead-end systems aren't the worst. Like, if I do... Like, I could do, like, that as a waypoint. Sorry, if it is something like, set desto here... Set desto here, add that as a waypoint, add this as a waypoint, and then head to like here. And just jump around this way. Maybe I'll get something. Maybe? I'm just trying things out here, boys and girls. I got no idea. I'll just need to check and see who this guy is. I got a local in here. Thank you so much for the follow, Dante Hako Maros. I probably butchered that name, and I took it slow. I took it slow to try to not mess it up. But thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the community. Or to the channel, I guess. It's the correct words. Termich Z-Kill. Let's check this person out. He's in a Tengu. I'm going to guess that this is actually a PvE Tengu that this guy runs. We'll get his name in here and figure that out. Yeah, this is a very PvE snuggly oriented person. So we're actually going to go pick on him if we can scan this down in time. Well, I mean, I always, uh-oh, he's saying hi in local. He's being friendly. Do I be friendly back? No, I'm an aggressive jerk, I think, sometimes. Okay, we got a hierarchy there we can check out. Let's see if he's here, if he's at the hierarchy. I mean, he could also be trying to gauge how friendly I am. This could, and I mean, to be fair, this could also be the guy who took all my sites. Could be that guy. I've been just chasing around. Alright, let's go check this guy out. So he's definitely in the site. We're going to decloak for a hot second. And I'm going to just approach the gate and activate it. I need to scare him out of system, is my current goal, because I want these sites. So he's still here. We're going to burn this way. But he's already done the second room. Hopefully this doesn't despawn too soon. We're at AVT. All right, we'll try doing, after I get done in this, at least with one of the sites in here and fumbling around with this, we'll try doing some trivia questions. So the plan for today's giveaways, again, are different than normal. We're trying something new. We're doing trivia, and the way that's going to work is I'm going to say we're doing trivia in like a minute or something, and then I'll post the question in text. That way there's not an unfair advantage for people who were buffering or not, and we'll see who the winner is. And we'll do that. We'll do each trivia question. I'm going to start off, because I don't know how it's going to go. We're going to start with just 5 mil per question, I think. Maybe it's too low. I don't know. I don't know. I've never done this before, and this is a new concept even for me. I have ideas on how I want to change it, where it's actually like items and little shenanigans that are given away. But we're going to start with just ISK, make it 5 mil a question. We're going to do some random questions, whatever they can be, and we're going to go from there. All right, so we're going to jump into the next room. He's probably still working on the stuff in there. We're going to just try to scare him off is the plan. All right. He's got to know I'm here already. He's got to know. So all I want to do is, he's going to be here shooting stuff when we get in. And that's to be expected. Oh, he's gone. He bailed. This could actually be bad for me. Do we got any wrecks? Where are we at in this site? I don't know where he was. Darn. So the problem is I don't know where he was in this site, so I don't kind of know what to do here. Like, which ones do I kill? Do I just kill all the battleships? Is that what he's on? I think that's what he was on, was all the battleships. So this is going to be a lot of damage coming in on me. So, I mean, we can do this. I just need to mitigate it correctly, and I just need to be a little cautious. And I guess we'll just take out the dummies, or not the dummies, but the battleships is kind of our plan. I don't know which battleships to take out, so we'll just go for all of them. We'll just go for all. Maybe we can mitigate some damage off of some of these cruisers right here first. We'll slowly take a couple things out until we get within range of these suckers. Gonna be a lot of battleships to take out. That's okay. We got So 23 is our range on it that we got to get to. The closest, yeah, these are our closest ones. Are there any battle cruisers we can take out from here? No, just some more cruisers. We can take a couple of these cruisers out. I am over-repping like a madman. Actually, we're good. Now it's battleship time. We'll keep the D-scan up just in case he comes back. Awesome. And we're just gonna slowly work. I make a bookmark. I find it easier personally to do that. And then get the loot later. That's kind of my preferred way. So I kind of, and I know this is, maybe it's a jerkish thing to do. I kind of just forced him off the site because I wanted the site. And it's a method. He doesn't know what I'm in. For all he knows, I'm a combat Loki. In fact, a lot of people run combat Lokis in here. And kill people. So it's not like a bad strategy to try to trick them. And that's kind of what we did. We just said, hey, you don't know that I'm not a bad guy. I could be here to kill you and you have zero idea. By the way, I'm not cap stable, so I actually have to pulse this. Which is, it's unfortunate. I can't just keep my shield reps running. I have to actually pulse. I need to get a little bit more cap stability on this fit. I need to figure out how I want to do that, but that's a future Nobu problem. For now, we'll just stick with what we're doing here. I don't want to stop moving. I don't want to stop repping. We're just going to keep burning up for now. Okay, he's out of system now. This is our system. We've claimed it. That guy will find something that's not hierarchies in the next system. So we're on the phase where we have to kill battleships. I'm not quite sure which battleships we have to kill, to be honest with you guys. So we're kind of just taking them all out. I never know which ones these are. I feel like it's the Queens, but I don't know for sure. So we'll just kill them. We'll have a little bit of fun. I mean, we get like 0.5 mil every time we take one out, right? Right? So it works out. All we're doing is just orbiting around, making sure that they do a little damage, keeping up as much transversal as possible. I'm just doing a nice wide orbit around this massive mess of everything. All right, that's kind of my current plan. I'm going to get over to these two queens, and we're going to take out the queens when we get over here. I saw no Rex, and the site's still up, so I know that not everything's been, like, not everything that needs to be killed is killed. Yet. So we're just going to keep on taking out the queens. And I'm pretty sure it's queens. A Merlin for each kill. I want a Merlin. I need to start flying Merlins more. Merlins and Tristans. Those are things I need to fly in Nullsec a little bit. They're actually kind of cool. I just got way too comfortable with my Vigil Fleet issue. Oh, you mean I can buy a Merlin with each kill? I can. I totally can. Maybe, so what I'll eventually do with trivia, so again, this is going to be just a fresh, let's try it out, as I'm going to have little prizes. So kind of my idea behind trivia, and you guys can correct me, I mean, we can talk about it again at the end of the stream. But the main reason I want to do this is I want it to be like small little prizes as opposed to a big one. So we have a whole bunch of little things, like we do like 5 questions in a row or something. So a lot of people can participate. And I don't know about you guys, I like trivia. It could be that some of you guys absolutely hate it. And I apologize. You'll just have to bear with us while we do it. And so this is, sorry, I'm just excited. I've always liked games where it's got some trivia stuff in it. We got that ruler. I hope it's not the rulers I have to kill, or I'm in a load of trouble. I hope it's these guys, because that guy's going to be just a pain to get over there. Queen should be dead in a moment. Should be dead in a moment. Couple more. There it is. Alright, so we do have to take out some of the rulers, it seems. 'Cause I don't see the spawn of the other ship, so we're gonna continue on. That's okay. And we're gonna rep too. That might be a good, decent idea. We'll take out these two rulers here and then go for the far one over there. Will be the current plan. So the way this one actually works, if you guys have never ran the site before, is when you're in this room, you have to shoot everything once, and then you have to kill the final wave of battleships. The problem is, there's a wave of battleships that you just shoot once to spawn the final wave of battleships, and then there's the final wave of battleships. So, with that said, that's why I'm shooting all the battleships, because I know one of the four of the battleships are the trigger for the end guy. It's just a question of which one is it. Ooh, and that I do not know at all. There we go. Now we're in range of this sucker. We can take him out. And if this guy isn't the trigger, we'll head over and take out the last ruler. And we will be set. This guy, I don't know who he is. More Phoenix. Hopefully he's just passing through here and he doesn't push me off. But he could. That's the beauty of Nullsec, is they can push you off. It's not safe, and that's what makes this so profitable. And I guess that's one of the things, like, if this was just a safe method to farm, it would be way, way less profitable. And I think that's one of the things that makes this so good. Alright, so we do have to kill one more guy. And it's this guy way, 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 way over here. I gotta burn out to him, and then we're gonna have to burn back over here. Oh, we got this guy. I was like, do we have anything we can take off to mitigate some of the DPS while we're waiting? And we've got this guy, and we've got the other guy over there. So just to help us a little bit with DPS. While we get into range of this person. Let's see if taking out a battle cruiser's worth it. See how long it takes for those guys. I think it's a little bit faster, actually. If it's anything like the first room. Yeah, that battle cruiser died fast. We'll get 2 reps on this sucker. Alright, we're just going to get a little bit more DPS off the grid, and we're going to take out the last guy. Beautiful. So, oh, fun story. When I was putting together my computer, I freaked out when I got to this. So, I've put together some computers, but I've always just used the default heatsink. I've always just used the heatsink that came with the processor. Well, this time I actually got an i7, and so I didn't want to use the heatsink that came with the processor, because it's like meant for overclocking. So if I ever wanted to overclock this, I need a solid heatsink. So I've never put on thermal paste before. So that freaked me out a little bit. I was like, thermal paste. Oh my gosh, do I have to kill more? Oh no, there's the sentient. There we go. Now we just burn over here. And so I never put on thermal paste before. So I was kind of freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to mess this up. I'm going to mess this up. And it was one of those weird things with a giant ass heatsink. And you had to put this bracket on exactly correctly. And so I put it all together. I put the P of stuff on, and I get ready to do this. And I get ready, and I'm like, okay, let's do this. And I push it down. And I go screw in the bracket, and I can't screw it in. I'm just like, okay, that's odd. And I try it again. And I can't screw it in. I move it around a little bit, I can't screw it in. That's when I realized, so you have to put the bracket in and then expand it. I put it in wrong. And so I'm freaking out because I know once you put the thermal paste in, you're not supposed to, like... Actually, we could stay in here and finish the site off. I'll show you on the other site what I normally do. You're not supposed to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Take it off. So I'm kind of freaking out. I'm like, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I eventually get it fixed, but I'm just sitting there with it like mostly on, kind of freaking out. And okay, one second, I gotta warp to this. It worked out though. It worked out. It was fun. Fun on a bun. All right, guys, let's do. So this is our first ISK we've made today. I'll take it. I will take it. Our first ISK of the day. Not bad. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some trivia. So we'll do trivia. I'll get the questions together and we're gonna do it. Now, again, the way this is gonna work is I'm gonna type a question and I'm gonna paste it into chat. The first person to respond with the right answer is gonna win 5 million ISK. We're gonna do a handful of questions. They're going to be fairly easy, so if you know the question, you should beat somebody who decides Google is their best friend. So with that said, let me pull up the first question. I think I had a question I liked already planned out. Let's see here. This is it. Okay, here we go. I like this question. This is actually one from online. I remember seeing this. So, trivia question. I'm going to start them all the same way. And the question is, which fast food restaurant chain once tested bubblegum broccoli as a children's menu item? That's the question. You guys are all over that question. No, nope, not Wendy's. Alexa's got it for McDonald's. Awesome. I think my commands worked. Did my command work? Oh crap, my bot's disconnected. Give me a second. Let me get my bot going again. It was McDonald's. There we go. Now my bot's working. That was the first question. The next question is, let's see here. So I'm gonna make this more of an automated process for my own things. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the point. Some of this, like, that was one of the questions. If you just guess the most popular fast food chain, you'll get it. All right. G parent. For the next question, who is the main character in The Princess Bride? Oh, should we do... I can do Eve trivia. Yeah, we can do some. That's correct, Omega Savory. Do you want to do some Eve trivia? Oh, what Eve trivia do we got? The Princess. I like it. Kyle's fun. Fine. We'll do some Eve. We'll do an Eve trivia question. Here we go. We'll make an easy trivia question. There we go. What is the smallest mass battleship in EVE Online? There we go. Don't think too hard about this one. It's like the best battleship in the game. I mean, the best one. It's also the only one that can go into C1s. If that helps out. Maybe I should go back to the giveaway bot. You guys are... No, not the Scorpion. No, not the Mega. It's the battleship with the smallest mass. Here, I'll give a hint. Chief Parents like I regret asking for Eve. Nope, not the Dominics. Keep on guessing. You can guess as many times as you want. Selexa! The Nestor is the smallest mass battleship in EVE Online. It's actually the only battleship that can go into C1 wormholes. Here we go. Here's an easy one then, alright? I figured, I mean, hey, yeah, I mean, it's a learning stream too. Here we go. What is the largest trade hub in EVE Online? Just the system name. Just the system name. There we go. Damon, TW for the win on that one. Oh, there we go. I was like, I'll get an easy one for you, one. And then we're gonna do one more trivia question. So I'm gonna jump into the hierarchy. One more. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do for this one? Here we go. Last trivia question. It'll be a Eve one. Trivia question. What Eve? Here we go. What EVE Online race is... Oh, that should be built on corporate capitalism. Caldari! GR Frame! Damn, that was fast. Oh, GR Firez. Congratulations. That's our trivia for now. We're going to jump back into this next hierarchy. Yeah, no, I was thinking just general trivia overall. But I mean, we could do... EVE trivia is fun, too. So if you were a winner during that time, go ahead, update your in-game name by doing the exclamation point IGN command. All the prizes will be sent out. I'll probably do like halfway through. I'll just start dishing out the prizes, then I'll do the rest at the end. So congratulations to our winners. Who do we have as our winners this time? Let me make sure I saved all this correctly on my bot, since this is a new thing to me. All right, I got Selexa, Omega, Selexa, Demon TW, and Gur Firez. Selexa, you're the only one without the in-game name registered, by the way. You're the only one I got without the in-game name registered. Let's activate gates. Yeah, no, it was fast. So, that was easy. Hey, it helps me keep everything straight. It's for me. It really helps me. Alright, let's burn. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, how was that? That's the first time I've ever done trivia on this channel. What did you guys think? Yay? Or so-so? What do you guys think on that? I hope it's not the down one. Also, that noise was probably way too loud. I didn't think it was gonna be that loud. I was like, damn. We just need to take out the battle cruisers. Those are the guys that burn away from me. You like the EVE trivia. Okay, so you're an EVE trivia fan. Did you guys not like the random trivia? I like the random trivia too. I'm actually more of a fan of random trivia, but I'm not the one getting the trivia questions, so... I mean, okay, so you think it's funny, short and sweet. I mean, I want it to be about the same length as a giveaway. It might be a tad longer, but I want it to be like 5 quick rapid-fire questions like that. Do some trivia, have a little bit of fun. Maybe people can learn a couple things in EVE, and then move on with the stream. Was my thoughts behind it. If we do keep doing this, I'm going to update the bot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it. So, oh, Ducky Waddler, you just missed it. Oh gosh, GR Phrase. Hey, if you have some lore stuff. Okay, I like it too. Well, I mean, it's this. There's also the giveaway bot. So you guys know the giveaway bot. Yeah, that is true. That's why, but I don't. So G-Parent, this is where I'm torn on it. So one of my incentives for subs is to give them a special custom ship. You know, I think that's really cool. They can have whatever ship they want. And if I don't do the other giveaways, then what's the point of having a ship? Now, the way I'm going to get around it is if the trivia is good and we want to keep doing this, I'm going to mix it up with the giveaway bot. But what I'm going to add to it is, so I type a winner command. So when I type the winner command, it logs the winner for me on a list and syncs their in-game name with the name of the person. And then at the end, if they updated their in-game name, I just update at the end. You, Ducky Waddler, you can literally get a rubber duck as a ship. I am completely fine with that. I've had somebody who did their face as the ship. Well, okay, so what I'm gonna do, G-Parent, actually, is when a winner pops up, what I'll have is I'll have their ship fly in to the middle and then fly out as a trivia winner, is what I'll do. So that'll be kind of what my plans are for trivia moving forward, to keep the ship thing going, and to have a little bit more interaction. Maybe have a firework pop up or some random thing. Also, it will be more than just 5 mil. Like, I might be like, here's a pack of 16 probes and a scanner, you know, and a core probe launcher too, or something like that, and throw it in there. Like, cheaper prizes, but just a whole bunch of random things for people to get and win. I like it. One of the things I do request, though, is if you do a custom ship, that's something I'll request you to get to me. The only requirements I have for custom ships is they need to have a transparent background. If you don't know how to do it, usually you can find a lot of images. Like for Rubber Duck, there's like 1,000,001 images out there with a transparent background of rubber ducks. So that one's a piece of cake to find. Other ones can be a little bit harder. So it really depends. I think somebody made a condor with a rubber duck on its head for a ship. I think he was very drunk at the time he requested that as well. PNG is the best image format for it. So what I do is generally, I'll go through the process really quickly of how I make the ships. So a lot of ships you can find online, because EVE, when they launch skins, some of the times they would release an image with the with an alpha channel on it, or a transparent background, and so I can just grab them and use them. If there is no transparent background, what I have to do is, so let's say it was an Astero I needed to make. I already have an Astero, that's a very common one. So actually, let's do a Roricle. Let's say there's no Roricles out there. I literally pull up Roricle, take this, make it full screen. If you requested a skin, I give you that skin. Zoom in, make sure I like the angle of the ship, and take a screen capture of this. Then I go onto my tablet, and I erase all around the edges. All around the edges to get a transparent background. And so that's how I take my images for the giveaway bot. So I've seen some people do that with a condor, or take their own special thing, but it can be whatever. GR, do you have a good list of where the lore is? Because I know very basic lore of EVE, and I can mix in EVE questions with non-EVE questions and have them kind of in and out. Like, because I know a lot of the basic stuff. Like, I know some things about ships. I know some things about, like, I could ask things about weapon systems, like simple questions about that. But then we could also get into some more in-depth, which I'm not sure of. Like, I have a couple in-depth stuff, but most of the in-depth things I know are wormhole related. Like, I don't know the lore Nullsec-wise. I don't know really the lore even Nullsec, what I think, I don't know, there's some things I know and some things I don't, but I think we'll do some trivia for the rest of the stream. We'll keep it going, and then I'll ask you guys again at the end how you feel, if you still like it, if you still don't like it. By the way, guys, the reason I did my funky path that you saw is because if I go straight here, I will spawn more rats, and I have to kill every single rat before I can take this gate in this room. Gotcha. The pirate factions and the sleepers I'm a little shaky on. I mean, I could just look up what I might do, and this might be the absolute easiest thing to do, is to just look up things on Eve Uni, because Eve Uni's got a lot of lore. Be like, okay, let's ask a question about Garistas, and you know, that's, like, I pick the answer first, and I say, oh, I'm gonna do Garistas as the answer. Let me look them up and let me ask a question like, this faction has blah, 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 are known for this. And then, bam, you can guess the answer from there. That is probably how I will do it. Hey, I hate bananas. How's it going? Sadly, I'm not good enough at lore. I like, no, this is not the Ham Tengu. This is a Ham Loki. I like the Loki better. It allows you to get that salvager slot here. Though hierarchies that I'm running right now are the slowest. They are, I really do like the escalations from these sites though. So it's not too shabby in the end. I'm gonna kill this guy. Because I just want to kill him. Because he bothers. He looked at me funny. Oh, no, I don't need to kill him anymore. I lied. So in this one right here, hierarchy, all I do is I shoot this guy once. Bam. We get a spawn. I shoot this guy once. Bam, we get a spawn. These are gonna be battleships now. I don't need to kill any of these battleships right here. I just marked them X's and I don't need to kill them. Shoot this once. And we got a spawn. These 3 battleships I kill. So now this is how we do it. This is how it goes. I have to kill these guys. So I gotta, oh whoopsie, I'm not even in range of that shenanigans. I need a save location. Site 2. That's what we're gonna call it, and I need to shoot this here. Sound, thank you so much for the bit. Will do. I'll try not to get killed, not to die today doing something stupid, but I make 0 promises. Absolutely 0 promises. I also like to mark these 1, 2, 3 or ABC or something so I can visualize where they are in space and this mass of everything. I just form a fleet with myself for this. It makes it much easier, I find. So 3 is actually the furthest one away here, kind of running away. So I want to go ahead, fly down a little bit and get over there. Is my current plan, is where we're going right now. Yarring. I still, oh my god, maybe next year, every single year, Talk Like a Pirate Day comes, and every single year I'm busy, well, for the last 2 years, I've been busy on those days and not been able to fly. I do a lot of manual piloting, Ducky, even with this. Like, this is all manual piloting, because I find when I orbit, I do something stupid, and I get in a 0 transversal situation and can get, like, huge alpha chunks on me before I get it going again. Hierarchies, though, are the only ones I have even a lick of trouble. The other sites, like, I can be mindless and pretty... I mean, I still fly manually on all of the PvE sites, but, that's how it's going. I do, on my kind of, list of tutorials that I have planned that I want to do, I do want to have a tutorial on manually piloting your ship, to give people kind of a good guide who have never done it before and want some chances. So yeah, this is a good time. No, I'll wait till later. It depends. Okay, so Urslog is the one who developed this, and he says it's like 300 mil an hour or something. I'm being a slow ass right now. We're only an hour in and I've only gotten 30 mil. But I've been really unlucky, and I've been coming into places and places. Usually you skip the hierarchies. I'm doing this for content right now. If I were to go hard, I could probably make 200 mil an hour, 200 to 300 mil. But like, you'll see on stream, I'll usually hit around 150 mil is generally what I hit. This is really low right now. One thing you'll know for me is I very, very adamantly do not like overestimating my ISK per hour. When I say my ISK per hour that I make, I'm completely honest with you. I'm not bullshitting you whatsoever. I'm not being like, I make 5 bill an hour. I don't know. I don't think I can... I feel like that's way overestimated, 300. I'm going to say 150 to 200 is a better estimate. But then you also have the time to get your Loki here, so I like to pull it down closer to 150, only because of that. I think it's better than C3 ratting. In fact, I know it's better than C3 ratting. Plus, it's something that I can do solo and safer-ish. Maybe I can make 300 mil an hour? I don't know. So I hate dealing with this blob, so what I do in hierarchies, which maybe isn't always the best thing to do, is I'll actually align myself to my safe. I thought super ratting was like 400 mil an hour or something ridiculous. I don't know. I've never done super ratting. That's kind of what I do, Packer Creeper. Honestly, like, so if you are watching my stream to figure out what the best optimal ISK per hour is on what you do with your time, I don't recommend doing that. Well, I'm not here to push the limits of ISK per hour. If I wanted to push the limits of ISK per hour, this is exactly what I do. And I will give this advice to anybody who wants to make the most ISK per hour they physically can. Go get a job, make money, and buy ISK. That is your highest ISK per hour rate you're going to get in this game, probably. Maybe scamming's a little higher, but all the setup time's a lot. I think that's probably going to be your best ISK per hour rate. So when I play the game, my kind of opinions of all this is I want to have fun. I want to have fun per hour. And for me, I will do what I find is fun. If I didn't find this Loki stuff fun, I wouldn't be doing it. You wouldn't find me out here. I do think super ratting would be fun, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it would be fun. I'd love to do it. Even though it's a lot of ISK per hour, I think just the fun factor would make it interesting. But I don't think that's anything I'll ever do because I just don't have a cap pilot. I can't do it. We got a new local in system. I'm just going to sit here on this gate, cloaked, and watch it for a hot second. I know he doesn't have the entrance bookmark, so what we're looking for this gate to disappear. Since I'm cloaked on it, it should disappear, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I'm pretty sure last time I did this, you can sit cloak on this, and then it goes. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of it, Grar. You don't want this game to ever be a grind. If you feel like you have to grind ISK, it's not a game, it's a job. And always remember that. If you feel like you have to grind ISK and you're not having fun with it, it's now a job and not a game. And this is meant to be EVE Online, a video game. And so that's kind of always my thing. There we go, sites despawn just like that. What we can do now is I can warp to 0 on site 2, and all those ships in there are going to be despawned. So what that's going to mean is I can now salvage and loot the wreck without having to worry about managing my transversal. Because I have some issues when I'm salvaging or when I'm getting really close on it and getting a 0 transversal on these hierarchies. So this is the method I've found that's the best for me. You do whatever it works best for you out here, is my recommendation. This is just what I've found to do for these hierarchies. Damn, GR. I can't even fly a cap. I don't even think I'll ever go to. There's even a lot of battleships I still want to fly. I feel like I will never in my life find myself doing that. Just the drone sites I hate bananas. That's what I'm doing right now on this Loki. So we're off in drone lands. And I'm just in a... You can do it. So the two popular fits are Lokis and Tengus. I think Lokis are slightly better because they're slot layout. You can get the salvager on it. And the salvage can actually go for I think I can get like 20 mil or so off a salvage. Sometimes I get 5. Here, let's take a look and see how much the salvage is going to be. 126 right now is what it's listed at. Let's see what this goes up to. Oh, gotcha, Knock. Thanks for stopping by. I know it's got to be late there. Again, this is it's such a weird time zone I do it. So that was 14 mil I just got from salvage from this. So not too shabby. Not too shabby. Let's jump to our next system. We got these systems down. These two hierarchies. Hopefully we can get some better sites. Hierarchies are actually the slowest, and a lot of people will just ignore them because they are so slow. So it's the Radiance, Independence, and Hierarchies are the ones to run. Plus, I forgot. I got an escalation. And it is trouble in paradise. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna reset my desto. And I'm gonna change what I'm doing when I land. Erst has a lot of good guides on how to do each of the sites, but he hasn't done this in forever. I used to be just saying, go watch Erst streams, go watch Erst stream. But he doesn't do this a lot. Yeah, the salvage is a bit. So I'm gonna still refer you guys to his guides on YouTube. And instead what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the fits posted up in on FleetUp, so you guys can check it out. By the way, guys, everything I do mostly wormhole stuff. I'm gonna be honest. That is my, well, I say that, but I've been branching out so much. Urslog. He's another streamer who streams early on in the EU time zone. He used to do a lot of, like, this is where I learned how to do this. I borrowed his fit, modified it slightly, and this is what I run. And I like it. I'm sure there's more optimal stuff. Yes, Alexa's got the emotes. I think I've even got, I'm pretty sure I'm still subscribed to him. Do I got his emote? I'm sure, yeah, this guy. I was like, I got his emotes too. I'm subscribed to the guy. He's a great streamer. That's where I learned all this from, and how to do it. And I've kind of been showing other people how to do it as well, from my channel who aren't on early on in the morning. Now, granted, the more people I show how to do, the lower my profits are going to be, but it's just a game. At least I think this is a game. Somebody tell me if this is not actually a game. Please do now. What do we got? Oh my gosh. I keep getting pings on this Discord I'm in. I really need to mute that thing. When I have like 9 pings, I'm like, what's going on? And it's all useless. I'm like, come on, guys. This is why, like, when I'm in Discord, and we've got our own Discord channel. We do. We have a Discord channel to hang out in and stuff. I have not once done an everyone ping to you guys. Because I hate everyone pings. They are, unless it is important, those are the worst things in the world, in my opinion. The worst. Serious business. Some people do take it as if it's like their life. And I mean, hey, if that's what they want to do with their time, more, you know, kudos to you. I'm not here to judge. I mean, there's games I have literally played before and I acted like it was my life. And, you know, I mean, I've done it. It's fine. There was a point in time when even when I was less popular, when I was like nobody watching, I tried to make, I got way too into streaming. I tried to even make that my life, and I had to tone that down. It's all these different things. But, wormhole. Of course. If you guys weren't here earlier, we ran into like 6 or 7 wormhole systems on the SIGs that we scanned. I will say it's kind of nice being in Nullsec space and not having to scan on every signature. I'm really tempted to take an Interceptor or an Astero out into Nullsec and see how it's going. See how it works. GRF. No, I was streaming too much on the weekends. And my wife wasn't too happy that we couldn't do anything on the weekends. That was my fault. I've corrected my behavior. Happy wife, happy life. And all that shenanigans. I mean, she was understanding. I was the one who realized it. She never told me. It was, I didn't have to change it. She never asked me to. But she didn't have to ask me to. Sorry. Regardless, I'm still loving the skin that I have, even though we can't see it like half the time. So I don't know. I'm assuming these guys are ratters in this system. I'm just not quite sure. So I'm just gonna pass through since we haven't. Oh yeah, there's 3 VNIs. I'm coming back here. We're doing this. These are VNI ratters. We're just gonna, yeah, yep. So one of the interesting things about drone lands that a lot of people don't realize is that there's so many ratters here. So there'll be systems with like 10 people in it and a whole bunch of sites up, Cosmic SIGs, and people who are in here doing the combat sites will just pass through there. And because they'll be scared. These guys aren't going to touch you. They're not going to come and fight me with 3 VNIs that are all probably the exact same names. It's not going to happen. It's not. So instead, we just run the sites. Whatever it might be. Hoping it's something good. By the way, guys, if you aren't aware and you're new to the channel, I need to have a social button that I can do for a command to get everything. That's the in-game channel that we run. Nobutata's Twitch. It's got information about fits. It's also got a link to Fleet Up where I keep all my flits that I use in game. I don't have this Loki fit in there because I always used to refer people to Urslog's channel. I'm gonna update that sometime soon. So that will be changed. We'll get that there. So that you guys are aware. People don't a lot of times. Like, if there's like 10 people in local, people will just pass through a system. I remember one time I went into a system with like 7 cosmic SIGs and 6 of them were sites. And when I was sitting there, I sat there for a while kind of to make sure. I saw a person who I knew to be another like Loki pilot who ran these sites just pass right through. He didn't want to deal with them at all. And so a lot of people see that and they're just like, nope, we're out. See ya. Hasta luego. Now, not everybody. Not everybody does that. Just most people do that. And I figured I'd mention that, you know, sometimes that is dangerous. These guys might reship and come get me, but not all. This is a Radiant, so in this one, I just burn straight over here. And I take out the Strain dudes, I think. I think I killed these. I haven't ran this in forever, so bear with me, guys. This is my first time in forever. Yeah, I need to take the Strains out. That's what's got to go. So I'll just take Strains out with drones. Easy enough. Yeah, it went on. This first room does like no damage. If we can take these Stream guys out, and then I literally can just burn through the gate. I love the Radiances. I love the Independences. They're easy compared to Hierarchy. Immensely easy, because you don't have to clear the first room. Yeah, these guys also web. So they web and scram. I carry a couple reloads of... these. Garistas. Just in case I ever need to take out frigates, because someone's dropping at me to get rid of... to clear off scrams. I will swap to that and kill them off. That's kind of just a panic, oh crap button. I need to clear this stuff fast. I think those Strain things won't get me in time because I'm far enough away. I think we're going to find out when we get to the gate that I can just burn at this shortly. But we just keep on burning. Nothing too exciting. Urslag has a micro warp drive that can do this, which it might be overall more is per hour, but it's not, I don't know. I like being able to run the hierarchies. Schnoodles with the 42 viewer host. Welcome, Schnoodles. Thank you so much for the host. How was your stream today, Schnoodles? How is it going over there? Alright, this is a long burn. This is exactly why Urslag does the whole micro warp drive, but Hey, Total, how's it going? Good to hear, good to hear. Making good progress and everything. I didn't mix it up, right? Yeah. Alright, taking this gate. This was an easy room. Again, it's just a burn room. Not too bad. We'll run this site. We'll run the escalation, and then we'll do more trivia. How does that sound, guys? We'll do more trivia. I hate bananas. Thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the channel. So this time, I just burn at this, which is the third from the right, and I clear out the Strain frigates. That's all I do in this room. It's simple enough. What's going to happen is there's going to be a spawn right around here, and that's the spawn we have to kill to complete the site. And there's the 3 VNIs just hanging out and chilling. Alright. So for the people from Schnoodle's channel, we're doing something. If you've been to this channel before, I usually have a giveaway bot that I run. I'm doing something just a tad different today, and instead we're doing trivia for the giveaways. We're asking trivia questions in chat. People are responding. Yeah, we'll do I might do it right after. We got a +1 in local, so I'll keep my eyes on D-scan, keep my eyes on. I'm far enough away from the gate that even if that guy's in a combat recon, I can just burn away and it's no problem. Yeah, we can actually do a couple trivia. We'll do trivia after this site right here. After this site, we'll go to a safe and run some trivia. Come on, give me some spawns. I gotta burn up. I'm doing the site right, guys? There's supposed to be a spawn right here. The spawn never triggered. They didn't change this site, did they? I'm not crazy. +2 in local. There it is. Okay, just gotta mark them all. Those are what we have to kill. We gotta keep an eye on D-scan. We have +2 in local. Again, I'm gonna keep my eyes right on this area because that's where they're gonna warp in. They're gonna be so far away that any of the combat recons are not gonna be able to catch me. So we're still good. We're still safe. Just got to keep a little bit. We got an Ares. This Ares might actually be landing on... Nope, he's not landing on the gate. Hopefully he's just passing through. There goes the Ares pass here. We got an Orca as well. What is that Orca doing? Nice, nice, nice. Just taking these guys out. If we take these... So that were the +2. It was an Orca and Ares in the system. Not bad. Yeah, Orca gank. Hey, you know, I have seen videos of a mining fleet PvP, and it was actually really cool. Yeah, you're probably right, Kubwa. My guess is the Ares is a scout for the Orca to pass through. Good call, good call. Okay, so the trivia that we did, by the way, this is the first time on this channel we've done any trivia ever. It's a new thing I'm trying out. I'm getting a feel for it, and then I'm gonna update my bot to make it work better overall. If it's a beautiful idea, and I think it is so far. I did like half Eve trivia, half random trivia. So it'll be a mix. Maybe you suck at Eve trivia and you just want to do your random trivia. Great. Honestly, that sounds awesome. I wouldn't even be mad if I lost a cap to a... I'd be a little mad, but lost to a venture fleet. I'd be like, you know what? This is actually kind of cool. That would... If I lost a capital, that would be the way I'd want it to go. To a mining fleet. That would be ideal. Alright, so here's the sentient spawn. We're just going to kill this guy. We're just going to keep on repping because apparently I'm not doing it enough. Keep the orbit up at 2.5. Just burn on in. I can tank this fine, I think. I hope. Famous last words. And just burn on in here. This guy... Ooh, I might not have enough missiles. I'm going to have to do a reload. Do I got a safe in here? We'll make it safe after this. It'll be fine. There we go. There's our reload. Almost done. Beautiful. And another escalation. I'm getting all the escalations today. This is great. 56 million. Not too shabby. We're going to get the orbit up on this guy. Yeah, I need to get the orbit up because I just took a large alpha when I get slow there. Wreck is salvaged, and now we go off to some random place. We're warping to 100, and I'll get our safe set up. Safe! Come on, let's get it. Alright, let's get a little ways away. Beautiful. There's our save. Okay, okay. Trivia time, ladies and gentlemen. Trivia time. Getting the questions figured out. Alright, I know the first question. Trivia. Yeah. I'll link it right now before the trivia while we go over kind of just the rules for the people who are here. So the trivia rules are, I'm going to ask the question in Twitch chat on the twitch.tv/Nobutada's channel. When I do that, what's going to happen is the first person to respond with the correct answer, doesn't have to be the right spelling, just has to be the right answer. You can use abbreviations if you really want to. I'm fine with that as long as I understand. If you just say A and the answer starts with an A, I'm going to have no idea what you mean, and that doesn't count. try to spell the whole word. Actually, no, I'm not going to take abbreviations. Screw that. No abbreviations. Forget that rule. So that's how it's going to work. First one to respawn, you win 5 mil. That's it. That's how it goes. Really simple. And if you win, make sure you update with your in-game name using the exclamation point IGN command. So there's my Loki fit. I just linked it in the channel, and then I run this with nomads. So this is my clone. So while we do this, let's get some questions. So the first question is going to be a non-Eve question. What is the smallest continent on Earth by land mass? That's our first question. Oceania. The continent. Continent. Oh, I might have it wrong now. Wait 1 second. Smallest continent by land mass. I thought, let me do a double check on this. I had it wrong. It was Australia. For some reason, I was thinking it was going to be Antarctica, but it's actually Australia. So with that said, Ducky Wadler is the winner on this one. He was the first one to guess Australia. What? Oceania? 1 second. I'm going to do a clarification on this. Oceania. I think it's officially a... Oceania is a region. Yeah, so everywhere I'm reading refers to there is Australia the country and then Australia continent. And then Oceania is a region composed of, where was it? Oceania is a region composed of different areas. It's a geographic region comprising Australasia, which Australasia is New Zealand and Australia, Melanesia, Micronesia, and Polynesia. But officially that's a region and not a continent. The smallest continental grouping in land area. So it's land area. Yeah, when I was learning these as a kid, Australia was officially a continent. Here's what we're gonna do. So I'm pretty sure the correct answer is Australia. I'm like 99% sure. So we're going to give the winner to Ducky Wadler, but we're also going to give the winner to GR because maybe that's what it was before. Because this I did not expect. So I'm going to do 2 winners on this one, though I think GR is not technically correct. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, no. From my understanding, the continents is... Hey, we're all learning something here. I've never known this. The continents I thought were in landmass size is... well, I got it wrong. For some reason, I thought Antarctica was the smallest, but I don't know why I was thinking that. Africa, Antarctica, Asia, Europe, North America... Oh, South America. Actually, okay, this is another one. This is saying Australasia or Oceania. There's so many... Okay, I have no idea. I have no idea what is technically correct anymore. I gave both the winners. We're moving on. I have no idea. That was a horrible question. I mean, we learned something. Because this one's listing it as Australasia or Oceania is known as the continent. So there's different places are saying it's what's different continents. This one says Australia's the name of the continent. Nope, I'm out. I'm out. That's all I got. We're doing both winners and we're moving on before I go down into this hole. Okay, we're going to an Eve question. Here's an easy question. Yeah, it's the Pluto debate, I think is what it comes down to. We're learning, right? So like, Pluto will always be a planet in my heart as well. Sweet. Both. We're going to an Eve question. Oh my god, guys, this is great. Okay, what? America. Oh my god. Okay, here's the question, guys. Trivia question. Actually, you guys will see it before you even, you'll see it on text before you even hear this. Anyways, what is the largest empire in Eve by inhabited solar systems? Amar, GR Frenzy, holy cow. Or Firez, holy cow, that was fast. That was like a lightning bolt. Yeah, it's Amar. They inhabit 40% of the inhabited solar systems in EVE Online. That was... Damn, son. Damn. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Yeah. So here we go. I'm typing out the next one now. Oh, poor Nog. Here we go. Here's one. If I get this name right, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, I got the name right because I always mess this up when I'm thinking about this. All right, what Minmatar T1 hauler has an ammo bay? It's not Nestor's Modus. It's not Wreath. I don't think. Is it? I thought it was something different. Oh, it is. It's not the Wreath. It's the Hoarder. That's right. It's the Hoarder. Yep. Oh, GR just barely gets it. No, you can do caps all you want. Yeah, so, okay. So, fun fact and why I wanted to do this question. I used to always buy a Hoarder, because you're like, Hoarder, that has the largest carrying capacity of a Minmatar T1. Oh, no, GR said it right before him. You're allowed to guess as many times as you want, guys. Don't be afraid to just guess. We'll do a different one. Let's see here. What's a good question that we can ask? Let's do what is these? No, it's a silly question. The Buster, Modus, I asked a question that was the answer Nestor's earlier. You missed it. The question was, what is the smallest battleship in the game? And it took a while. Here we go. This question's for all of you. GR, you're not allowed to enter this one, by the way. Trivia question. What do chickens lay? What do chickens lay? Bam! Falcon's got it. Falcon's got it right there. 2424 eggs. Bam! Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god. I couldn't resist that. And then one more question we're gonna do. It's gonna be an Eve one. GR, nice. Not so fast. It's IGN, not IGM. Make sure it's IGN. All right, and the last question is, it's not really a question, it's more of a statement though. Name whoever is the first one to name any destroyer in EVE Online. Just any destroyer. The first person to name a destroyer in EVE Online. Cormorant, that's a destroyer, right? Cormorant is a destroyer. Oh my gosh, you are fast on a fucking, you are, that is fast. I think what we're gonna, okay, we might do something different next time, and we might actually do fucking 2424. So that's our trivia time for this moment in time. Again, everyone who won gets 5. Yeah, that was a long name. I would have done Algos. That was my first idea, was just an Algos. I'm like, there we go, bam. I'll get the 5 mil out. Make sure if you won, you get your in-game name updated by doing !IGN. And then we'll get that updated for you. This is the first time I've ever done trivia on stream, guys. I have never done this before. I'm testing it out. So please let me know if you like it. Let me know if you don't like it. I want to hear, and I want to know why. Oh my god, that's a hard question. I don't want to ask that now. That person who just whispered me. That's actually a good question. So let me know. Because if you don't like it, I want to know why, so I can make it better. Because I want people to have fun. I don't want people to be like, oh my god, this is horrible. How are you doing, Corky's God? How is your day going? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I sincerely hope so. Because I am having a blast right now. I love that we're doing trivia. Do you like just the EVE trivia? Oh. Ooh, okay, we're gonna do one more trivia question, guys. 1 second. One second. Good to hear. Well, Algos is so fast. And that was like the one that I could think of with the least amount of things. Sorry, Raspberry. I'm sending it. Let's see here. All right, so I've got a question. A question that somebody, oh, whoopsie, that was not supposed to be in chat. So somebody is donating for me to ask the trivia question of their own on stream. 1 second. Sorry, guys. We got a special little question that's coming. I'm excited. I'm excited. So I'm gonna scan and I'll update you as soon as I can. As soon as I get the prize to give out to you guys. This is a fun question. You guys might or might not like it. I mean, I will. This is a question I kind of know. There's the prize. All right, guys. For 100 mil. 100 million ISK. All right? That's what the prize is for. I need you guys to do... Here, yeah, it's 100 million. It's a big one. It's a big one. This was a prize that somebody else has donated so generously. Let me write this out first and make sure I got it. This is for 100 mil, and we're gonna get this right now. So, what you need to do to win the 100 mil is the first one in chat to name the 4 original Empire Titans. The 4 original Empire Titans. Nope. Those are not. Those are mini Titans. Gotta name all 4 of them. The Herberus, Leviathan, Avatar, and Ragnarok were actually models built off the original 4 ones. It's technically, they are the Titans. Specifically, if you want the name of what they're called, they're the Iapetan, I think that's how you pronounce it. So what it is so these original Titans, the mini ones that you see, are what these are actually based off of. So the mini ones are based off of these Titans, the original ones. There used to actually be a model in the game. I think it was taken out. So far, nobody's gotten it. For 100 million ISK. This is lore. And this I have heard of before, and I actually dug into it when I saw a Reddit thread recently. And this is actually really exciting. No idea. This is when people start Googling if you have no idea. It's 100 million ISK on the line. I mean, I like to say no, but I have no idea. I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna know this if they don't Google. Pretty much. I think, like, the lore behind it. So we'll talk a little bit about the lore while you guys are trying to figure out what the 4 original ones are. You are welcome to do whatever you want to figure out the name of these Titans. Whatever you want. These were so big. They're each faction still has these original Titans, but they were so super massive that they actually had to put these and dock them. Corcus God got him. Dock them away from planets, because the problem is they were so massive, they would destroy planets and moons and screw it all up. Yep, Corcus God got it. Congratulations, Corcus God. Hey, if what you can do for me, Corcus, so they were the Imudhubro, which is the Amar Iapetan, the original Titan, the Amnya, which is the Kaldari one, the Sotuer, which is the Galente, sorry, I put a little twirl on it, and the Leviathan for the Minmatar. Corcus God, can you type !IGN, and I'm just gonna gift you this ISK right now. Actually, I can just look your in-game name up because I know you have it registered in here. I can just do it that way because I think you registered recently. They had actually, so we'll talk a little bit about, let me get this ISK sent out. Yeah, that is easy. 100 mil, how to get it right. So, they actually had something in lore where I think it was the Amar one was stolen by a pirate faction, and they had to, like, you had to destroy it. But I think what the players ended up doing was, instead of trying to destroy it, they decided to escort it. And let the faction, like the pirate faction, steal it. And so I think that's why, but that's it. So the problem was, these ships were way too massive. So what they did was they made the mini Titans, which are the 4 Titans that we have today for players to make. And these mini Titans are a lot more capable, a lot more maneuverable, and such. All the 4 factions still have these massive Titans docked in a deep, deep safe, and they have maintenance that occurs on it occasionally as kind of like a don't mess with us or we'll pull out our super Titan and fuck you up. It's kind of the deal that they go with. So much duct tape on the Minotaur, right? Someone's got the information about that. Good. When Kanye 2 rebelled against the Empire, he took one of the Empire. Yep, that was the Empire that was taken. I don't think it exists I don't think you can see it. They used to have a model in the game, and I think the model has been recently taken out of the game files. They're really, I mean, they're supposed to be like the most powerful ships ever. Crap, I just had someone enter system right when this was going on. I thought that was our Ares pilot, actually. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, I think that was our Ares friend. I don't think there is a part of a busted one anywhere. Not that I'm aware of. I would love to see a busted one up, but... Well, they had a model... Sorry, they did have a model, but it got taken out, and they used the model for an event that occurred. So I can't foresee them bringing it back, sadly. I mean, it'd be cool, but I think they already have enough to deal with the Titans they have in current day. Alright, let's pull this back in. So that's a really cool... Thank you so much, Razgriz, for that, by the way. That was a really, really cool lore question. Yeah. That was the event that happened. And it was something like... I wasn't here for the event, but from my understanding, it was stolen. And it was the mission for the Capsuleers to blow it up or get it back or something like that. And instead they said, nah, we're going to help the people who stole it. Here, I'm going to link it for you guys. I'm actually going to throw the link of where a lot of information about this is. That you guys can check it out if you're curious about the Super Titans. It's a really, really, really cool read. Okay, so we're gonna keep the trivia. This is fun. Again, guys, if you have any criticism with the trivia, please tell me. Send me a private message. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're an idiot. No, I'm gonna take it as constructive criticism. I want to hear it, and I want to hear how to make the stream better for you all. I think already adding trivia is a lot of fun. It was something I've been wanting to do for like months and months. I just didn't know how to implement it. I had no idea how to implement it whatsoever. I will say my one fear is, and some of you might agree, my one fear is you're going to have people who are really, really fast typers. What I might start doing is I might be like the first 5 people to say this. You know, or to give 5 different examples of, like, you know, like the whole destroyer thing. I could have done like the first 5 people to name destroyers wins. Something like that. So I'm going to think about that because I already see that as a potential problem moving forward, is that not everyone's the fastest in the world. I'm definitely not, but trying to think of ways to help mitigate that. So that's kind of the plans. That's what we're going to... my thoughts on this so far and where I already don't like it. And so I'm going to have to think about that as well. Alright, I think I got all of them labeled. Return these guys. Let's lock them up. And then I need to kill these guys. Need to kill all the X's. All of them. Every single last one. So we're going to have... There's things I'm going to have to think about when I do this. Or like the first 2. Well, Modus, this is why I always type it. So that was one of the biggest fears at first. But the question will always, always, always be typed before it is said on stream. That will always be the first thing that comes up. I will never say it on stream because I know some people have longer delays, and that was one of the things I didn't want that to be an unfair advantage. Now the thing is, people might not be ready for it, and so that's a fair criticism, and that I might do like a I always say it after I type it. So I push the enter button and then I say it, is how I do it, Razgriz. So it will always be said textually before it is said in the video. What I might do is, so I'm going to modify my bot to be able to handle this better. So the winner will always be chosen manually by me. I'm never going to change that. It's stupid to devote that to a bot and waste my time. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to have a question command. Oh, and a stare. Let's make sure he's not on here. No, he's not. He's not. Is I might do like the bot does like a 3, 2, 1 countdown and then submits the question to you guys. And I might do something like that. That's an idea. But I need it to test this out first in person to see if this was worth devoting time. Actually, let me write that down before I forget, because I really like that idea. Hopefully I don't die when I'm doing this. Submit question for trivia countdown. That way you guys know it's coming. You have a couple seconds to be like, oh, he's about to ask it. Let's reload. We do know there's an Astero in system. I'm going to orbit this guy at 25. Once this, actually, I usually orbit it a little wider and then burn in. 75. Yeah, that's an idea, Nuck. Well, so I was originally going to have a handful of questions I pull from, and then I was like, nah, that's silly. I'm just going to think of the questions on the fly, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm thinking of the questions kind of on the fly and saying, oh, this will be a fun question. I mean, I've done this before, so one of the reasons I like this is I do play I did used to play a lot of Elder Scrolls Online, and one of the corporations I was in did trivia, and I loved it. I also, when I flew as an FC for the Valhalla Project, for incursions, if we were ever in a really long TPPH wall, I would do trivia on comms for people. And that was a blast. Like, I loved doing trivia on comms, and a lot of people thought it was more fun, and it made the sites a little bit more interesting. And, you know, it's a little bit of it's for me, but I was there to just have fun. Thank you so much for the follow, Leosa, and welcome to the community. So that's kind of where all this shenanigans comes from, and where my thoughts are for this. And I'm like, how can I make the stream more fun for everybody involved? I'll be honest, this is a blast for me coming up with the questions. All right, let me orbit this thing. I'll just orbit at 5,000. I need to now just get the salvage from this guy. So the only profitable thing is the sentient. That's really, I mean, I get some bounties and that's decent, but the profitable thing is the sentient. Also, when we were talking about ISK per hour earlier, I am losing ISK per hour by talking with you guys. So that's why I'm always like, when I stream, I always take my ISK per hour with a grain of oh, I'm not even salvaging this sucker. God, I suck at this game. I'm such a noob, Tadas. I always say with a grain of salt, because what I make on stream is different than what I make off stream. And what I make is usually different than what people say. So, all right, let's burn ourselves to the safe, and I need to take like a 10-second break, or like a 2-minute break. Okay, we'll be back. We'll scan out the rest of these sites. We have a escalation in the next system over from us, and we'll get that going as well. So, pull it out, cloak up, and I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. And we're back. Yes, Zappy, I do scan for combat sites, so I'm in drone regions. And so what I do out here, each system's different, all right? So just because what I'm doing in drone regions doesn't necessarily work everywhere else. This is just a kind of a method used to make ISK. So I'm out in drone lands, and I run a, I'm doing the independence. The independence and the radiances are really the ones that are worth it. I do hierarchies as well. They're worth it, they just take forever to run, is kind of the slow portion about it. So I run those as well. So that's fun. Something I was thinking about while I was away with regards to the trivia was, what if we did like multiple choice questions? Like multiple choice. and then you have like 10 seconds to answer the question or something. And from everybody that answers the question correctly, you get a chance to win. But like, you make it so that, let's say 10 people enter in. Whoever enters first has the highest probability of winning. And do something like that, like a tiered probability. So it is beneficial to always answer first. But it's also some randomness. I don't know. Specty Bowman, I am flying a Loki right now. I know you can't see it because it's cloaked up and there's giant scanner windows in the way. But I'm flying a Loki out in Nullsec space. And we're just doing some combat sites out here. Oh, sorry, and this is drone land specifically. What is this Astero doing here? I need to check to make sure this guy isn't like a tackle you and then call in the reinforcements. Just to be sure. I'm sure he's not, but better safe than dead, I always say. We got a Radiance and Independent. We haven't done Independence yet, have we? We're going to go run the Independence because we have not ran that yet on stream today. So we're making some good money. We're getting there. We are currently at 211 mil so far, and we're not even 2 hours into the stream. This is way better IS per hour than I make doing my other stuff on stream. I mean, this is minus the trivia stuff. Like, I'm just going to town on the trivia, by the way. I need to remember not to keep going too much. I don't know the answer to that, Zappy. I really, really don't. I've only done it at Drone Lands. I don't do a lot of Nullsec stuff. This I actually learned from Urschlag, and there's a lot of people who do it out here. But I don't know where else it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth... I feel like combat sites gotta not be worth it other places. Because Drone Lands is full of renters, but other places, like, if they hold Saab... I don't know. So... this is the easiest one in Independence. I literally just approach the next acceleration gate, turn on my afterburner, and I think I need to kill this Strain Frigate. I think I need to kill that, but this is all I do. It's a piece of cake. A piece of beautiful, delicious, chocolatey cake. I'm definitely not hungry. I'm definitely not starving. I'm a little bit hungry. Just a little bit. That's all I do in this gorgeous ship right here is just take this and burn. Am I in the right? Oh, I don't have the right. Let me pull these in. That's all I needed to take out. And then I need to just get those guys in. Let's do... what was I doing? Skin. I have the wrong skin on my ship. There we go. Now I feel better. That's the skin I should be flying. I was like, why does this not look right? Alright, burn, burn, burn. This is a really, really easy site, by the way. This is exactly why the Urschlag swapped to the micro-warp drive. I don't know, I like the afterburner fit. It's nice to fly something that's an afterburner once and forever. But he also avoids the other ones. No, I do not right now. I can link it though. I'll link it in game really quickly. That's the fit I'm running, and then I run Nomads. Urschlag I think still has a lot of information. I think he still has it. The Loki fit. He doesn't in his channel that you can always check out. So on this site, I literally just burn towards here, and I'm gonna blow up this structure. The reason I blow up this structure is because it can get in the way. You could do it in a VNI. Damn, son. That's awesome. That is awesome. I didn't know like these were so easy. I mean, this site right here, the Independence, it's not even funny how easy this thing is. Oh yeah, are you, if you're in right now, I can do this here. So let's take a look really quickly. 1 second. We're going to take a look at this explosion and then we'll get going. Absolutely gorgeous right there. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright, let's get back into here. I don't want to accidentally die. And I should probably start killing these guys. I just like the visuals so much. I got a little bit distracted, guys. Little bit distracted. Alright, guys. We do have another prize donated for a trivia question here. We have another prize donated for a trivia question, and a trivia question specifically. What we got for you all is, oh, is this for me? Oh, I thought you were gonna, okay, so what we got for you all right now is a Taipan, or Taipan. I pronounced that way wrong. Taipan, that's what we got right here for you guys. That is the question. Beautiful frigate. It's in Jeddah. It'll be contracted to the winner. So, with that said, this is a non-Eve question. Category is science. Let me type this out in chat. Let's get this question out. No. Perfect. Okay. Come back, drones. Stop doing your own thing. All right, all right. So, the question is, in chat, what is the longest half-life isotope and what is the shortest half-life isotope? They may or may not be radioactive. This is a science question. So all you science nerds out there, best of luck. All you not science folks out there, best of luck as all. This is for that beautiful, beautiful frig worth about, probably about 600 mil. No, not antimatter. It's 2 answers to this. 2 answers. You got to get them both right to win the Taipan. Taipan. Estimated, I think it's about 600 mil. All right, I had to kill the queens, I think. I don't remember what I do in the side, actually. I'm way distracted. I think I shoot the queen once, and then it spawns the sentient. Yeah, and then we shoot the sentient, and it dies. Okay, yeah, that's what we do. We kill the first 3 battleships, and then we just shoot, and we're golden. No. Woo! It's a 611 mil cell right now for this. Is that the right answer? Yes, that is correct. Yo, but given that is correct. It is bismuth 209 and hydrogen 7. Go ahead, give us your in-game name, !IGN with your in-game name. So I can get that for you, sent out to you ASAP. Congratulations. That's the site right here. That was it. This was so easy that I didn't mind being half distracted, at all. I was just like, okay, that's not the biggest deal in the world. Why am I not salvaging? I am really bad at this game. All you do is exclamation point IGN space and then your in-game name in Twitch chat. The Crow, I'm not too concerned about that. He's just passing through here. You got to do exclamation point IGN, but that's good enough for now. And it's got to be lowercase. That's how the bot is set up to work. It's so it's saved for me, so then you never have to do that again. Also, with these questions, I guess it's not as much of a point. Yeah, just like that is how I do it. So I do that. Yoba, because usually, I guess this one, it's not as big of a deal. But generally speaking, I give out the prizes after the stream. So I need to have your thing on file. Where was it? It was in Jita. What was this thing called? Jita. Nope. 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 I don't remember. Is this it? Is this it? Where's the ship? There it is. Create contract. Perfect. Sorry, I realized you're right. There was no point. But, you know, it's on file. So if you ever win anything here, I can easily figure it out. All right, let me make sure I'm cloaked up. Trivia giveaway. Or trivia winner. Next. Jita Kaldari. This is set up to the right person. Hope you got your name right. And contract's made. Oh, I'm not as big as a science person. This was a guest request. Holy cow, Razgriz, how do you have so much ISK? Where do you get all this damn ISK from? Where do you get all this? I need to know what I need to be doing for ISK. Nope, I know what you do for ISK. I know what you do for ISK. Real life job. That's the best, highest ISK per hour investment anybody can make, I feel like. Oh, I kid. Let's do this radiance really quickly. Where are we at for ISK? We're getting there. Gotcha. They made a lot of ISK that way. Makes sense. Great. Glad you got the contract. Yeah, I can't do that. I don't make enough. This is my highest ISK per hour right here that I really make in the game. Henry, how's it going? 07 to you as well. Yep, fly the contract, blow the ship up maybe. That would be the ideal. Make sure you blow it up in a blaze of glory. I mean, I have seen people stream multi-boxing capitals. Like, I mean, I will never do it. I will never, but I know. I mean, especially, like, if you have enough monitors. I mean. I think I can outrun these strain guys. I'm pretty sure. And we're just going to burn through this radiance as fast as possible. Yoba Given, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the channel. It was a rookie ship. A Taipan. I cannot pronounce it. Right here. By the way, this search is the greatest thing CCP has ever added into this game, and I will stand by that adamantly. This is the shit we got. Light missile rocket bonus, drones bonus, resist bonus. This is the rookie ship. Where did it come from? Like, where did those originate from? Because I'm guessing those are things that are not put into the game anymore. This song really is a slowed down Tetris. I remember someone making a comment before about this song. And I hear it now. No, Henry, I don't know if I'll ever do a 24-hour stream again. The next long stream I'm going to do is going to be either 12 or 18. I'm thinking 12, and it's going to be the charity stream sometime in February or March is the plan. Yeah, it's some damn nice bonuses. Probably that long time. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and say it again. I said it at the beginning of the stream, but there weren't that many people around. So our goals for the stream this year were to do a charity stream, was to find more ways to evolve and work together as a community and do things as a community. And the last thing was to advance the YouTube channel, our YouTube community. So far, no, I'm not making a banana pizza, Raven. Oh, I appreciate those kind words, Henry, by the way. It was a long-ass stream for the 24th. So, with the charity stream, I've looked on how to do it and set it up. It's going to be sometime in February, March. I got to figure out the weekend. And it'll be towards breast cancer research. I think I have the charity picked out, but I want to double-check some things first before I commit to it and figure out a date. So that's where that's going on that plan. With regards to community fleets, this trivia is kind of part of it, but kind of more community involvement. But for sure, it's definitely the next thing. I do want to start doing public fleets, and I still need to figure it out. I think I'm going to be doing them on Mondays will probably be the plan. We'll see how that goes, and if it doesn't go how I plan, we will change it up and do something different. So we'll see how it all hangs out. Besides that, the last thing was the YouTube channel. So the YouTube channel is going. I added a channel in the Discord bot with regard to Noobtastic tutorials. So with Noobtastic tutorials, my plan is to do short, sweet, to the point tutorials. This is inspired because of, I don't know how many times you guys have gone to a tutorial and it's 10 minutes of them describing the problem, 30 seconds of them giving you your answer that doesn't even necessarily make full sense, and then 5 minutes of them telling you to make sure you follow, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. I'm sure you guys have experienced exactly what I'm saying. I am certain all of you guys have been like, yep, I've been in those tutorials. Exactly what you're saying, Nobutatis, 100%. Oh yeah, no, I won't do caps. I don't know caps, so I can't give a tutorial on caps. No, I'm starting off simple. So, with the tutorials. So, just today, I finished up a simple D-scan tutorial. So, the idea for that tutorial is geared off of people, noobs. Of what things happen. So, I'm starting off with different ideas. I kind of wanted to just test something out and be like, okay, let's try looking at just a quick D-scan tutorial to send Noobros to. So I kind of played around with that last weekend, and I put together a tutorial, and I finished up the final videos. I'm bad at critiquing myself, so this is, I understand this isn't going to be the best quality when it came out. How's it going, Cruisin' Hassan? Good evening to you as well. So I did that, and that's currently on YouTube. My next tutorial is... My next tutorial is planned is not actually Eve related. It's with regards to splitting comms from OBS. And then I want to go to things like, I have a couple ideas for tutorials with like piloting around New Eden and things like that. There's a tutorial idea I want to do about strategies for hunting explorers in wormhole space. So things like that, just to kind of get to the point of things. So with topics, I've just kind of chosen some ideas of what I think would be good tutorials. If you guys have any suggestions for types of tutorial videos you want to see, let me know. The best way to let me know is in that Discord channel and to just message and be like, hey Nobu, this would be a really cool tutorial topic. And bam, I'll look into it and begin it made. I've noticed depending on how much quality I want to put into it, or like how polished I want to make it look, is going to depend on how long it takes me to put out tutorials. And that's what I kind of played with this D-scan one, was to see, okay, how fast could I do it with getting still the content I want and a decent quality. So that's kind of what I wanted to see. Because there's a lot of topics, and I don't need to bore you guys with... I don't know how important it is to have something that looks absolutely amazing or has something that's just functional and gets the information to you. Because it's not on par with like what some of the big streamers do whatsoever, because I'm just Nobutadas. That's what we are here. Yeah, I don't even know how to do Razgriz. I will never do a tutorial on something I don't know. And so that's the thing, like, I've never flown a capital before. It would be like a, what's that saying? It's like a something leading to something. The deaf leading the blind or something like that. I know jack all about Titans. And so I will never be able to be a good person with regards to that. Never, ever, 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 ever. There's already good tutorials about these sites that I can link you to if you are curious about this. They're not going to be about this. But yeah, that's the gist of it. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments, especially in the Discord. If you're curious what the Discord is, if you scroll down, I never do pings. I will never, ever, 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 ever do an everyone ping unless it's really important. Like, everyone, I'm in the hospital. Like, that'd be the only time I do a ping. To be like, hey guys, I can't stream because I'm in the hospital or something like that. I'll never do it otherwise. Flubble, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the community, my man. Or woman, I actually don't know. I realized. And there I go, making it awkward. I own at least one of every... That's a lot of caps. I'm happy in my cruisers. I actually don't like battleships sometimes because just the amount of time it takes to warp somewhere is just a big pain in the ass, to be honest with you. Like, I absolutely hate that sometimes. Alright, let's warp already. Let's go already! Go to sleep, Nock. Thanks so much for sticking around with us for so long. I hope you had a wonderful time here. Sorry the trivia was going a little bit too fast for you. I'm gonna think of ways I can change that up to make it work for people who aren't necessarily the fastest on their keyboard, because I want everyone to have the opportunity to participate. Well, that's the thing, like, cruisers are, like, I really just like the speed of frigates and destroyers. There's just something nice about it. Something just really nice about it. Show only escalations. I want to warp to here. So this is Trouble in Paradise escalation. It's really easy. For the first wave, it's warp in, kill the stuff, get out. That's it. There's nothing fancy about it, nothing special. No, Thrashers are great. Like, destroyers and frigates are fast and fun. Yeah, but you're meant to do that, Razgriz. Like, that's what the carriers are meant to if you're doing ratting for them. Like, they gotta be fast, because that's where you're gonna lose most of your time, is when you aren't doing that. Alright, so all I do on this site is I literally warp in, and kill the sentient. That's it. I'm gonna kill off the strains that web me down with my frigates doodads. Oh, this was actually a site where I almost lost my Loki. I think I have a clip of it somewhere. It was crazy. I was so close to losing my Loki because I didn't have my alarms turned on. So if you ever do these, please, please, please have your alarms turned on so you just don't forget. That's fair, Razgriz. Exactly. Well, Nock, and that's what I hope as well. I hope a lot, because there are a lot of players who are here who are new, and I hope if they are new, they learn something. If they have questions, let me know. That's why I kind of wanted to do the tutorials as well, because I know we have new bros every once in a while on the channel, and it's a good thing to be like, hey guys, this is how you pilot around safely. This is how you do D-scan. Like, little things like that is what I want to do in this game. To help out new bros, help them get going. Alright, let's kill... I'm going to pull these in. I don't think these guys are even thank you down. Pow, so I turned my alarms off, and you can make fun of me for this. I turned my alarms off one time because I wanted to, I didn't want it to be really annoying on the stream. I was tired of people hearing the alarms constantly on the stream, and I was like, nobody likes this. Nobody likes this. And so I turned it off. And then I realized the mistakes that I had made and have changed it now to actually get my alarm settings correct. That's kind of why. Well, okay, so Yoba, That's why you'll notice a lot of the questions I ask for trivia. The point of the questions is some are a fine line. I ask some really easy questions there, but the best questions you can ask are the questions that are easy enough, or sorry, they're hard enough that people have to think, but easy enough that that somebody can't Google the answer. That's kind of the key. You have to have a fine line between somebody has to know the question out there, but they need to be really hard that people can't just Google it, because then it comes down to be the fastest Googler. There was a trivia competition I did on Elder Scrolls Online where it was one of those questions where nobody knew the answers. I won like 95% of the questions because I was the fastest Googler. I literally typed it in Google, hit enter, and then typed in the answer. And that was it. Because they were asking way too difficult of questions, and it was easy for me to win. So in that point, I was still the fastest typer. I was just the fastest Googler as well. So that's where trivia is really tricky sometimes with regards to doing it online, because you have to understand that, like, if you do trivia at like a bar or a pub or something, you don't have access to your phone. And those are really fun. But because of where we're at, I can't say you guys cannot Google, because there's no way you guys are going to be able to, like, tell me that you're Googling or not. I won't know. That's probably not a bad idea, to make it so it's like really hard to Google in itself. That's probably a good route to take. Ooh, do I go to the spire or head up there? I think I head up here is my next best route. Yeah, we're gonna head up there. Trouble in Paradise. Oh, wait, let me give me a space. Let me see how much money I've made. I'm curious. So we're at 419 million right now, and we're at 2 hours and 20 minutes into the stream. So that's about the ISK per hour, if you guys want to do the math. Or have no idea what the answer is when it comes to continents. That's a good way too. Warple, the PhD's going well. I'm in a lax period where I don't have any classes right now. I am taking one class next semester, and I am teaching a class next semester to undergrads. So that's gonna be kind of fun. My biggest fear is one of like, I doubt this will ever happen, but like one of my students will recognize me as a streamer. I do have a fear that that will happen. But I doubt it will. You never know. We'll see. We'll see. But it's going well. I don't know, just be so, I mean, maybe it'll be kind of cool. Like, I just have no idea how to react. If a student's like, oh my god, you're Nobutadas from EVE Online, I'll be like, yeah, I am, how's it going? Now that you know me in real, I don't know, it's just, it's one thing having you guys on the computer, but it's social anxiety to see you in person. Type of deal. Social anxiety. I gotta decloak so I can put all this in here. Good looking Loki. Whew. Minotaur are the, you know, that should be the trivia question right there. What's the best looking races, ships, and games? Obviously, it's Minotaur. I mean, come on, look at this. Look at this beauty. Look at that rust. Look at the duct tape strips moving along the side. Oh, God. You all know it's true. Deep down inside, you all know it's true. Mill. So, originally, yes, this is where I got it from, was Urslog. But he hasn't done this in forever. I don't remember the last time I seen him taking this out here. I haven't seen it in forever. It's also a good way to make ISK. I mean, this is currently my best ISK per making hour. I've got no shame. I talked to Urslag a bit about this too. No shame whatsoever doing it. Plus, I mean, it gets introduced to a whole new time zone of people that usually aren't around during Ursa's streams. So perfect, win-win. And of course, in Rust we trust. Yeah, the Rifter's pretty good. Was he doing the Loki? I thought he was doing something different. No, he streams every morning. He does. I just don't remember him. I can't remember the last time I've seen him do the Loki content. Of course, I don't see him every morning because he's on during my work, so I only watch him sometimes while I'm working if I'm not doing anything that I need my full concentration on. Okay, so he's doing Epic Arc. I was gonna say, POW, I feel like checking local, like, something maybe would be worth then is kind of the map here, because even without using that tool, you can use the map to see how many people have been in there in the last 30 minutes. So here's like one person was here the last 30 minutes, and you kind of look in space where people are at. Well, no, I'll throw that in as an idea. I'll write that down really quickly. Let's see here. But again, I've never used the local scan tool, so I'd have to learn it first before I could write a tutorial about it for people. Alright, we got another question, it looks like. Hey Geth, how's it going? Alright, we got another trivia question that's been submitted for 100 mil. That someone wants to donate to. I don't even know how to answer this question. The one that you're asking. I'm confused by the question itself. Oh. I use the nomads. Yeah, this is exactly what Ursh uses, so I use the nomads. Wait a second. I'm looking at this now. How that could be something, the Spectre Fleet thing could be something thrown into a combination of things. And like it could be looking at how to observe space around New Eden. So you can use like .land, you can use Spectre Fleet, you can use the in-game tools, you can use gate checkers. Thing like that might actually be very used to combine into one tutorial. When you talk about all that stuff together, pal. Yeah, this is just the nomads along with Urslog's afterburner fit, which I really like. I don't let's see what it is. This is, I mean, I don't think it's sub 6 seconds in what I'm currently in. Oh, it is. It is. Huh. Didn't even realize it. Didn't even realize it. Oh, baby. This is the system with our escalation, as well as, oh, I need to figure this out. 1 second, guys. Crap. No, I have no way to do it. This is the Trouble in Paradise one. Let me do this escalation, get a safe, and then I will ask a question for you guys, a trivia question that's been submitted. So this is Trouble in Paradise. You do the first 3 of these. You don't do the last one. At least I've never done the 4th. I don't know what the 4th even looks like in with regards to this. You kind of just warp in. You just warp in and kill the sentient. So yeah, we'll have a. But yeah, there's no way to fix my drones at this point. It's kind of just I run until I get back home. Luckily, I have 8 drones, so I got plenty of extra space. I could have brought more in my cargo hold or have a remote armor repper. That works too sometimes. But it all depends. All right, so now we're just burning at the sentient. That's all we want to kill is this guy right here. So just burn, baby, burn. Do I have a safe in here? No, I don't. I should have made it. That's okay. We're okay. So this is gonna be a 100 mil question, trivia question that's coming up. I'm a little confused by it. There's no way I would know this answer. So if you want to Google, you can Google your heart out. Once I finish this site, I'll ask it, and I get the 100 mil from the viewer. Same viewer has been donated for these last trivia questions. Oh my god, this is great. This trivia is fun. This is interesting. Oh, I should probably rep. Might be a good idea. Is it really? Wait, let me see. It's also easy. 97 mil, not bad. All right, we're about to get to our third Trouble in Paradise. Warp intact, everything. Oh, that's actually not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Let me save that Milieu, and then I'm going to... So I have that on record on how to do it. There's the 100 mil. There's the 100 mil. All right, I'm literally going to copy and paste the question as it was said to me, because I'm still a little confused, which means you guys are more than welcome. Best of luck. Tagging is so... You kill the spawning cruisers. I'm guessing so you don't kill any of the old cruisers. Would be my guess. Oh. I have this listed down. It's not a lore trivia question. This is another random trivia question. All right, here's the question. For this question, best of luck to you guys. There's no way I'd be able to figure it out. So, best of luck. What is the meaning of the term Nankuru Nasa? Note the answer is the full proverb from the old Okinawan dialect. I hope I was supposed to copy that stuff in the parentheses. I'm assuming I am. I'm hoping I am. And I'm not thinking about it. If I was not supposed to put the parentheses, I'll send the mill back. Just I mean, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, it's not a lore. We'll do a rapid fire round of trivia shortly. No. Nope, it's not everything in the end. That's the short version that you get when you ooh. But what is the mantra, I think, is the question. So that's roughly speaking what it is. Those are the short things. Those are roughly speaking. What is the full one? That's the trick on this question. It's the full proverb, not the short one that everyone's linking. So everything is going to be all right is the short one. Is that? Sorry, I'm trying to look at this. I think Mill is close, but not 100% right, if I'm looking at this correctly. I think you're close, but not quite right. Word. I need to compare it because I'm having trouble visualizing it. Oh my god, make that black. And Ragas, you can let me see. Yeah, Millet got it. Millet, that is exactly right. That is exactly right. It's never forget who you are and live for today and for tomorrow. Never forget to smile. Sorry, text is rolling. I'm going to this other thing. Never forget to smile. And however bad your day has been, remember that the next day the sun will receive you with a big smile. So do the same yourself. Or in short terms, when I was at a Texas steakhouse one time, me and the wife, we were on a trip and we were waiting to get seated. It's like that big Texas steakhouse that's the giant steaks for sale. And we sat there and we wanted to move to the other side and sit down. And we did. And when that happened, the table fell over, and there was another guy on the other end, and it fell, and his beer fell on him. I felt so bad. We got up, we helped him up and everything. So sorry, we'll buy you a beer, we'll buy you a couple. He's like, don't worry about it. The sun will come up tomorrow. That's what this reminds me of. It's just like the sun's gonna come up tomorrow. Everything's good. So, Malayu, if you have your in-game name already into the bot, go ahead, just type !IGN so I can get that IS sent to you right now. So, it's a Bob Marley lyric, Frank. I'm learning a lot today. A lot. Okay, let's get this a scanning. We got some SIGs in here. Oh, it's Correo. That's fine. I'll just, I got enough information. I'm just gonna send it out right now. I'm gonna just do Correo. And then this one, give money. Trivia! Alright, we'll do all the other prizes later at the end of the stream because it's easier. Trivia. These are the big prizes, man. Bam. I was like, I did give you the right amount, right? But no, I don't have 100 billion or even 1 billion on this character, so I cannot give you accidentally. I will say that is always kind of a fear that I'll actually give like 1 billion instead of 1 million or something, or like or something like weird like that when I give away the ifs for the prizes. Yeah, no problem. Congratulations. That was a tough one. That was one I looked at and I was like, I got no idea. You got to tell me how to ask that question because I got nothing on that. Absolutely nothing. Alright, next site here. God damn. Razzgers, I might have to ask you to hold off on all the prizes till the next stream that we do trivia. Oh my god. It's crazy. This has turned into a 100% trivia stream. I was expecting this to be like a 5% trivia and the rest Eve. Oh, damn. Trivia is fun. Trivia is fun. I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, though. Hey, no, I don't disagree with you whatsoever. I think trivia is a blast. Alright, next, going up here. I'm actually... roaming blindly. I mean, kind of blind. Like, I at least am aware of what's around me. Like, this is drone regions. So I'm roaming in drone regions, which is mostly renter space. There's a couple areas that have people living in them that is not renter space, and so I don't really want to go there. But for the most part, it's pretty vacant. So it works out. Get this thing scanned down. You know, I can ask you guys a calculus question. That would be interesting. No, I'm not going to ask calculus questions. The biggest math question I have done as a joke in trivia one time. The whole, what is 1 plus 1? And, you know, whoever the first person answered that is. Like, I've done trivia questions like that before. I know the rental, right? Warsev. This is great space. With data site. I haven't done a data site in a while. I don't think it's worth it to do, and I don't know if I care to do it. I feel like it's not worth it to run the data sites here. Because every time I've ran them, they've been kind of worthless compared to just going to a combat site. Absolutely worthless. One plus 1 equals 1. Damn it! He figured me out. Alright, where are we going? God, this computer's working smoothly. Geth, get out of binary. Though, that would actually be a fun question. In this would be, like... do something stupid like, in hexadecimal, what does 1 plus 1 equal? Like, just to see how many people that messes with. Like, a question like that would be fun. If you guys don't know hexadecimal, it's 2. 2 is the answer. Because literally 1 through 15 is, or 0 through 15 is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 in hexadecimal. So that's why it would be like a fun question. Oh my god, okay. I was interviewing for a job one time. It was for an internship, and I got asked the stupidest question ever. In the question, I got asked, how do you convert in pseudocode? How would you convert a number to binary? So I started going through the algorithm that you would do it, and he was like, no, that's not right. What you actually do is numbers in the computer are stored as binary, so you can just call the number. I just want to be like, no dip, Sherlock, but I figured you wanted me to know the algorithm. I don't know. That question to this day just ticks me off. Like, I just, oh my god, I'm so mad at that question still thinking back on that. That was the worst, that was an annoying interview. Mostly because I just didn't like the interviewer. Well, that's another story. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what it is you just do it that way. But, like, I didn't figure that's what he was asking, because I figured that was just obvious. Sorry, anytime we're in Independence, we gotta watch the explosion. There's no not watching this explosion. It's just so No, I did not. I did not. I won't even tell you what company it was for. But it was... Oh, isn't that the case? Or there was one time someone like bought, it was either light missiles or missiles. They bought them and they just jacked the price up in E for all the tech too. Like, oh, make it more expensive than Faction. It was absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright, I'm just gonna orbit this guy at like 2.5. I'm just gonna kill these guys. Nice, I didn't get aggroed by the battle cruisers this time. I don't know, that was weird. I usually don't get aggroed by battle cruisers, so I was kind of surprised I did. I also hate some of those systems where they have ammo at like 4 different stations. And it's like, just put all the ammo at one station. Don't make me go to multiple stations to get your faction ammo. Or the different ammo types. That can be frustrating in EVE. This is an Independence. Real Cap Jack. This is the, if you look here, this is the level 1 for combat site scan. Actually, you guys can't see that. Independences are always level 1. But there is another level 1 that I can't go into, which is like an Astero one, which is a low-sec or in a high-sec spawn site. But level 1s are either that or Independences. Level 2s are always hierarchy. No, level 2s are always, why can't I think of the name? Radiance. And then level 3s are always hierarchies. It's kind of the way I think about it. Do I run the abandoned research? Is it worth it? I feel like it's not worth it. The ISK. Dreadnet, thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the community. Hope you enjoy the stay. Yeah, I always forget. Oh god, no, we're not doing that question. No, Razk. I think we might delay the hard questions until next stream, if that's cool with you. I want to do a couple. I want to take a short break from trivia and then do a couple quick ones that are another 5 mil each questions, and then I think call it quits for the stream. Let me, somewhat. So, because I actually gonna have to go soonish to eat, I think. Yeah, the BPCs, I've never gotten an escalation from the drones. And the BPCs are like always integrated. Like they've never been that great. In my opinion. Oh wait, what do I do here? I shoot this guy. I forgot there's another phase. Oh, my drones did it. Oh wow, your drones can trigger. I did not know that. Your drones can trigger the spawn. I mean, it makes sense because as long as you do damage, it's what triggers it. That's actually kind of cool. It is, but like at that point, I would probably Google it faster than anyone could figure it out. Well, I just didn't realize drones triggered the spawns. I should have known it. Like, that should be an obvious thing. I don't know. I don't like drone boats. I don't know. I've never been. I know they're the best. I know, but it's just something about them that just gets me. I'm not the biggest fan of. All right, let's start getting this thing salvaged. Justicaris, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the community, my man. Maybe we try the abandoned research. I have always wanted to get an escalation. Oh crap. I never got the loot. Where's the loot? There it is. 35 mil. That's what happens when you salvage before you actually pick up the loot. Okay, do I have a safe anywhere? Yeah, I do have a safe. Let's go ahead and do the drone. Currently my ISK per hour is... It depends. Again, I've been going slow because, so, ISK per hour... Oh! What is... Okay, it's just it's an Astero chip. ISK per hour on these sites... So, I've been going slower because I've been doing, taking breaks and stuff and doing the trivia. Also, you have to factor in the time to get out here and to get home. So take all that with a grain of salt. But to give you guys an idea of how much money I've made. So, when you get chips, like, these chips can do a huge boon for you, just to be aware. This was a 50 mil chip, which is still an Astero chip. So, you can convert this... You can convert that sucker to a blueprint for an Astero and then build it. Or just sell it, your call. But with how long I've been here, yeah, I think that's probably a good hour. So this says 562 mil. Calculator. I have been here for 2 hours and 46 minutes. So 60. So 2.75 hours. 2.75 hours. So we do 562 divided by 2.75. So I've made about 200 mil an hour currently. I was really slow at the beginning. Yeah, your ISK is never in until you get home. Take wormholes. I've seen the light. Wormholes all day, every day. Always wormholes, never not wormholes. Ever. Always. Yeah, I forgot that there's bounty as well. I've made a little bit from bounties. Actually, I probably made more than I think. Yeah, I've made a lot from bounties. 100 mils out, so probably like 60 mil from bounties as well on top of that. Yeah, but you have to, but Razgriz, you gotta think about this. What is your skill point investment compared to my skill point investment? I'm gonna be honest with you, my skill point investment's much less than yours. And so you kind of have to think about that, like what is within reach of the current pilots that are out there. Oh crap. Yeah, we'll just do, maybe this is enough. Cargo hold. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I mean... Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I thought you were... My bad. I misunderstood then. My fault. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, though. I have always... It would be really cool to fly a Titan. I wish there was the ability... I know this is against the rules, and so I'll never do it. But I wish there was an ability that I could just... I know you... Like, I could just borrow a Titan character on Sissy just to fly that guy around. Like, I think that would be so cool. But, I mean... It's against the rules. Who's gonna trust you with a Titan character? It's never gonna happen. So, I've resigned to knowing that that will never be a thing I do. Kind of sucks. But I just won't ever have the time to get the SP up there is kind of what it'll come down to. The only times I'll be able to do it is if I decide to buy it off the character off the marketplace. But that's so expensive. So damn expensive. Come on, let's go. Let's go already. No, I mean, I think this is great is per hour. Especially if I was going fast, I can make way more than what I'm making on stream. And it does, a little bit comes down to luck. Like, if for some reason I got like 2 Nestor chips in a row, oh my god, that would be phenomenal. That would be like, bam, tons of IS per hour. So it does come down to that a little bit. Oh, these are augmenting blueprints. That's actually not bad. That's 33 million from that can. That is really good. I'm gonna bounce here. If I ever train to sit in one, I will. Will I be able to file the Doomsday? That's all I want to do is I just want to file the Doomsday. I will even bring a sacrificial ship for it. Yeah, I couldn't remember what augment. That was completely worth it. I've never gotten that much out of a data site. This is actually phenomenal. How long of a train time is it for a Titan for me? Well, let me check after this site. I'm flying just to Karis. I'm currently flying a Loki. I don't have this information in my in-game channel right now, but I will be adding it to the fits. So I'll pull it up when I take a break in a moment. I need to take like a 2-minute break. AKA I drink too much water. Break. Oh, my throat is also killing me. I can't believe I got through the 24-hour stream with it being able to still speak at the end of it. 15 mil. Okay, this has been phenomenal. This has been absolutely phenomenal. This is crazy. Yeah, so here's the fit. I'm doing it with Nomad's implants. If you want in-game channel, 1 second. In-game channel. No, I do not have exploration guides on my YouTube, but I want to add those in. That's actually something that I need to throw up there. So, real Capjack. I haven't done much with my YouTube. I just haven't. Because I'm a scrub. Because I'm a noob taught us. One of my goals for 2019 is to add noobtastic tutorials to the YouTube. And I'm actually looking for suggestions. So, I can break this. So, the fact that you just said there's something that you're like, do you have this, Nobutadas? Perfect. There's a suggestion right there that I want. No, that's fair. That's fair, Razgray. If I ever get to that point, but we'll see. So, Real Capjack, I'll actually throw that as one of my tutorial ideas. That's actually a really, really good one that I need to do. Tutorial. Exploration guides. I was gonna do, I'll probably do an exploration guide because that is something that's very important. So here's what let me launch first my. That's fair, Razgriz. If we ever get to that point, I'll take a look at all the logistics to make sure it's good for you and me. Yeah. If you want to post YouTube links, Urslog has, and I always recommend it. Urslog's got some good tutorials, great tutorials for all these sites. So I do highly recommend you check out his tutorials. Those I will never recreate. Those will be something I'll be like, check Urslog's channel. He's already done this. I'll do some I think I should do some exploration. For Abyssal and Wormhole fits frigates. Okay, so Wormhole, I will always be adamant that I think the best Wormhole fit out there is, I think it's an Astero. I think that is the best exploration combat ship you got. If you want to do exploration and combat, it is an Astero is your best. Yes, people will argue me and say, what about the Interceptor? Okay, the Interceptors are great. The Interceptor has its uses. But I say it's the best because it's the best for me. So take that with a grain of salt. So let me tell you a little bit about... I said I was going to take a break, but I'm not actually. I'm going to speak really quickly. I'm going to finish this off. Let me tell you a bit about kind of my ideal. When I am doing wormhole exploration, my goal is to scan, kill people, and try to also get tackle for my corporation or take down bigger ships. For that, I think an Astero is the best. I also think in wormhole space, an Astero is the best for just scanning, because you can get ships like this. You can get a 3-stab sub 2 second align on a ship. I think that's great. In Nullsec, now I don't do Nullsec as much, so this is something that's been thrown at me, is an exploration scepter. This way you can avoid the bubble camps, because one of the big problems in Nullsec is the bubble camps that people arise. In Asteros, even though you can cloak, you're still going to have problems with bubble camps, and it's going to be a pain. So something like an Ares or something is also a good recommendation. That's Nullsec. I can't speak on that as well as wormhole space. I'll forever say though, an Astero's the best. T3C, no. And Nullsec. Oh, actually that might be a good one. But you can easily get caught. So something can easily tackle you on the relic site though, is my problem with that. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, actually I can do that one. That's not bad. Let me look at tutorial. These are a lot of good ideas. And I'm gonna what I might do is I might this is what I think I'll do for tutorials, because there's so many things. No, for an Astero, you're only doing the relic and the data sites. You can, but like if people come in local, they can get a tackle on you. I don't know. I'm always torn about. I don't like T3Cs or Stratiuses for hacking. I really don't. I've never been a fan of them. I don't think they're nimble enough, and that's my problem with it. Maybe what I can do is I can do a tutorial on exploration guide and combine that with wormhole fits. Guys, give me like 30 seconds. I'm gonna be right back, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys? And we're back. Pass for fire. Yeah, it's a slow pacifier. Real Captain Jack, if you ever go to Sancha Space, it is very, very busy over there. There is a ton of exploration that happens over there. I go for an Astero over the co-ops for a couple reasons. One, you have a little bit of self. I feel like the co-ops is so minimal. I think where the co-ops shine over the Astero is combat scanning. I think they can do that really, really fast compared to an Astero. And they fit better. But I don't know. I don't think... I think you can have more stabs on the Astero. I'm pretty sure you can have a better with that. Keeping a sub 2 second align time. I I think that's kind of where it comes down to. Plus, it's less skill intensive. And all those things kind of factor together. Like, I used to fly a cheetah. I flew it a while, and I ended up not liking it nearly as much as the Astero. Plus, you have no combat ability. So, I get about the same, if not worse, as an Astero with no combat ability. With a little bit, I had enough co-ops. I did have enough skills to be slightly better. Because if we look at co-op ships... Here, let me pull it up. Ship tree. Second. So I flew the cheetah. Yeah, I know, right, Mace? Nice viewer numbers today. I blame Schnoodles for the host. That's what did it. That's what bumped me up. This is what it is. So if you get enough covert ops, you get slightly better probe strength than an Astero. Currently flying a Loki. Though I am starving right now. We're approaching the 3-hour mark of the stream, ladies and gents. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna run like what do we do? What do we do to finish this up? I might actually have to call it quits here. I might. I know you just got here, Mace. Yeah, no problem. I don't think if you're trying to pick a ship, I wouldn't go for Cove-Ops. Cove-Ops is not worth it over the Astero. It's not worth the skills. It's not worth the... I think you only get better with an Astero with regards to skills when you get Cove-Ops 4. Anything below Cove-Ops 4, you're not better at all. Let me check my escalations. Let me see where we're at with those first. Sorry, the reason I'm thinking about ending the stream is we're 3 hours in and my throat is starting to get really sore and I'm hungry and it's kind of one of those things just like, we have so many escalations up there, just not near us. Like, this one is that one's an awkward direction we have to go. Yeah, very unfortunate. Let's do this, guys. We're gonna do a giveaway to end the stream. This is gonna be through, I know, there's a cat back here. She's been bothering me as well and I feel bad not giving her attention. This is usually when I play with her. Usually I finish my streams about an hour ago. I think it's generally when I end my streams on the weekdays. And then I play with the cat. And so she's back there like, Nobu, play with me. Play with me. What are you doing? What are you doing? Aww. So, this is what happens when the wife's away and you're just like, I'm going to stream for forever. So let's do this. Cat nap. No, she's absolutely terrible. She is absolutely adorable. She will literally, if I go back to that bed and lay on that bed, she'll jump up there, purr, and drool all over top of me. I've never had a cat this personable before. It's absolutely crazy. Here, we're gonna do a giveaway, ladies and gents. We're gonna do. Because I do have some stuff I have to do tonight. We're going to do one of the good old-fashioned giveaways as well. One of the good old-fashioned ones. I mean, I built this bot for something. We might as well do it. Am I right? Am I right? Exclamation point warp, get you entered in. Show off your sweet, sweet ship skins if you got it, if you're a subscriber. If not, show off your Venture or Heron or whatever. Yeah. It's mirrored. I want to look at the screen as opposed to off into nowhere that way. So exclamation point warp, get you entered in. This is not trivia, so I might take a break from trivia until I get the bot, edit it. So what we're gonna do with the bot, and we had to Sacred, make sure you do exclamation point warp. That little dash is gonna ruin it for you. Perfect. I am gonna modify the bot for the trivia to make it exactly how I want it. No, that's all I got. This has been great. We've been 3 hours. We're at a good amount of ISK. Like, damn, son. Damn, I need to update this fit onto the bot as well. That was a good haul from the data site. I didn't realize the data site would be so good. These goodness. So this is random giveaways. This can be anywhere from like exotic dancers to 20 mil is the most common, up to like things worth like 200, 300 mil. So that's what's kind of in this giveaway bot right now. Just so you guys are aware. So I've got no idea what's going to come out of it. Smurf and colleague, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the community. Oh god, we have so much longer to wait. 1 minute and 30. So I'm gonna log off on the system, and then like when the stream's down, I usually move systems to a different place so people can't just do a trap for me. It's just one of my own safety things when I'm in Nullsec because I'm paranoid. So we're at... This is goodest, by the way, for me. We're at 612 mil right now in our cargo hold out of just 3 hours of running. Spooky, I'm in 2 corporations. I am in a wormhole corp called Striker Industries. That is what I use Divalone on. What I'm in for Nobutatis and Myrrh, which I need to change the corporate tax down to 0%, is I was making a new corporation, but nobody really wanted to join. I'm in... So I made this own corporation. We're in Amo, is where I live, but like... Me and one other person are the only 2 people really in it. So it hasn't really taken off. And I haven't put a ton of time into it, which is partially my fault, maybe. Like, I put a time into setting up and it never worked. But, the corpse I'm in. I don't really do much with my corpse, though, to be honest. Well, I mean, I do stuff with the one guy in here, but that's about it. And my other corp, I hang out with it when I'm scanning, but that's about it. Oh, rip, Zappy. Rip. 13 seconds. Let's see what happens here. Who is going to win in this beautiful array of things? The corp I'm in is, I don't know. Oh, Into the Red Mist, you just missed it. The corp I'm in is Holes of Freya, is the name of it. But, Spooky, I would probably recommend joining it. If you want people to actively play with constantly, I would recommend another corp. I mean, I love myself and everything, and I'd love to be in my corp. I'd love you to be in my corp, but I want to be honest. Yeah, you can join with the day one. It was more... Henry, congratulations, by the way. Exclamation point open's going to get you that sweet prize. It was more for alphas was the idea behind this corp. It was for like an alpha character or an alt or something. Not for mains. Is kind of was my idea on it. So yeah, exclamation... Yeah, it's so much fun watching this. Henry, congratulations. Exclamation point open gets you that prize. Hey, for all you know, he's gonna get some exotic dancers. So I mean... You never know. You never know. 13. So it's exclamation point open 13, but I'll get that for you, buddy. The commands are very specific. 20 million is. That's good enough. If you don't have your in-game name in the bot, make sure you do that. I think that's all I got. Yeah, Henry, make sure you put your in-game name, and then I'll get that sent to you. We're going to do this. Beautiful. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. This has been an absolute blast. Who's streaming, by the way? Who can we pass this off to? Oh, it's totally rigged. Every single giveaway. If you don't win a giveaway, it's rigged. That's how it is. That is how it is. Henry, you need to do exclamation point lowercase IGN and then put in your in-game name. Just like it says in that command up there. That's what I need you to do. Do I know any of these people? I don't think I know any of these people. We're just gonna end the stream, I think. I think I'm just gonna end the stream. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. So, and you guys can find your way to whoever. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Discord, if you guys want to hang out and chat outside the game. In-game channel. No space between the exclamation point and the IGN, Henry. No space, it's gotta be exactly right. I'm gonna do a little bit more with the trivia bot. We're gonna get that going. Do I got anything else? Noobtadas tutorials. New one on D-Scans up on YouTube. Be sure to check it out. Give me some feedback. Let me know if it sucks or not. I'm sure it does. Just tell me that it does. It'll be great fun. Yeah, that's about it, guys. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. I might try to stream tomorrow. If not, I'll be doing a stream with the wife. I might even be doing another stream tonight, but it'll be like Rocket League or PUBG or something. I need to really, really test out this this new computer that we got right here. Thanks so much for joining us. You guys have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you all. I'll see you all around. Take care, everybody.